Gooby. I can't find my food I saved for stream. It's gone missing. Unless. Gooby, did you take my only food so that now I have to starve?
Hello? Hello? Hiya, 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 it's Aya. Hoi, 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 hoi. Hi. Oh, flick. It's Goobin time. Whip, Nene. Hi. Hi, 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 hi. Girl, Blinken, I haven't looked 21. I get carded. It's like, I'm well above that age, but out of all of my friends, I'm the only one who gets carded, so that means I don't even look 21. What the hell?
Hello there.
Yeah, people keep mistaking me for like a freshman in college or something like that. Yeah. Hi everyone. Hi. Oh, flick. It's time for Goobin. Oh, flick. Hi. Happy Wednesday, Burbies. Happy Wednesday. I love perilla leaf. I like putting it on top of my mentaiko pasta. Yeah. Hi. Oh, yeah, I will age phenomenally. Yeah. If my body doesn't explode first, you know? Yeah. Hi. Bless that typo, no one. That was crazy. How freaking that Gooby. Hi. It's me, that Goob. Hi. You know, it's so funny because Mentaiko is also the name of a very famous Bada artist. Don't ask me how and don't look it up. Don't ask me how I know and don't look it up. Wait until way later, okay? Don't ask me how I know. Anyways, hi. No, don't look at anyways, it has all this. Actually, my food does not have much sauce on it. It doesn't need sauce. Yeah, it doesn't need much saucy sauce, so it'll. Anyway, shut up. And today we're just gonna be yapping and eating dinner together, cause Aiadmirers scold me all the time that I never eat dinner before stream. So what if I eat dinner on stream? Big brain. Okay, what happens when you Google it, hun? Okay, listen. Okay, I can't remember I can't remember what I do for work sometimes, but I remember exactly which BL manga I read like 5 years ago, okay? But anyways, red sauce, shut up! None of my food needs red sauce. Yeah. And so, I'm taking a note out of Burby's, taking note of, my Burby's, feedback. And I'm eating now. Yes. I'm eating on stream. And there's a high, and I will be relaying, chat's reaction to my mom, okay? So here's the thingy. So, I was kind of convinced I was gonna eat, like tteokbokki. So tteokbokki is Korean rice cakes with like a sweet spicy sauce with fish cake, some veggie, some leafy veg, some a fish cake with some carrot, some onion. It's really tasty. But I like tteokbokki. And so I was gonna get some, but I stopped by the supermarket and and they sold out. The only tteokbokki I could find was the instant kind, and it's super, super high in sodium, which I'm trying to keep an eye on right now. And then, and so I was like, well, I did want to try the instant bulldog, glass noodle, rosé glass noodle thingy. And, I got that. And so my mom gave me a call. And she was like, oh, honey, are you out of work? And I was like, yeah, Mom, I'm out of work right now. I'm at the grocery store. You need something? And she was like, oh, yeah, can you pick up some ingredients for dinner? And I was like, yeah, I was gonna eat separately from y'all, so I'll just be eating what y'all are eating today. And she's like, oh, why so? And I was like, well, I was gonna eat dinner with my viewers today, but I tried to find tteokbokki. But it's like, I couldn't find any tteokbokki. They just ran out because the supermarket makes it fresh, right? But I guess I just arrived too late and they ran out. And so my mom's like, oh, let me make your favorite dish then. And my favorite dish is a northern Vietnamese style dish. And then it's homemade potato chips and stir-fried beef and watercress salad. My favorite. And I was like, really, Mom? And she was like, yeah, go pick up some beef, okay? I'm like, yes, ma'am. And so my mom got to cooking, and now I have my favorites. It's literally my favorite dish. It's my all-time favorite. It may hurt me a little bit because I did burn the shit out of my tongue on some tea this morning. But that's fine. Yeah. Hi, Marsh. Mwah! Hi. Yeah. And so it's super tasty. So the way my mom cooks it. So my mom taught me how to make it too, but Mom makes it better, of course. So first for the potatoes, it has to be red potatoes. You know why? They're starchier. Yeah, they're really starchy, so they crisp up really nicely when you deep fry it. And so you take the wok, you fill it up with oil, and then you start frying in the wok. And when you slice the potatoes, make sure you slice it in 1 millimeter size slices. And then you take a towel and pat it really dry and let it sit to dry for a second. Because if you don't, it's gonna sputter and spit when it's in the oil. So make sure there's no water. And then you fry it till it's golden on both sides. Then you dump it out onto a paper towel so it soaks up the excess oil. And then you season it. You can pick any seasoning you want. And my mom just goes for a little bit of pinch of pink salt. Just a tiny little bit. Although she has made seasoned variants with like paprika, parsley, garlic powder, pepper, chili, all that stuff. And then you set that aside. And then you take the beef. You marinate it in a mix of oyster sauce, hoisin sauce, a little bit of nukmam, a fermented fish sauce, garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper. And you let it sit there for 45 minutes to soak up the marinade. And then you take the slices of beef and you toss into a wok at high heat. The trick is very high heat until it has minimal contact. It has minimal time in the wok. You're just cooking it through barely. It has to be like a mid-rare. Otherwise, it's not the same. And then, oh yeah, of course you add some onions, you add some garlic, and then you add a tiny little bit of potato starch to thicken the sauce a little bit. You stir fry it real good and dump it out into a plate. You eat it over rice. Yeah. And then for the salad that I already ate, For the salad, what you do is you take watercress, you rinse it off real good. Guys, if I poop and die, it is what it is. I can't. I already ate it. It's too late now. I know we're not supposed to be eating leafy vegetables because we might poop and die, but I gotta. I love vegetables. I love me a crisp, delicious vegetable. If I die, I die. Okay, girls can't poop, so I'll probably just explode and die. And so, what we do for this, my mom makes a very simple vinaigrette with a little bit of olive oil, some white vinegar, some garlic powder, and I think that's it. Yeah, and a little bit of salt. That's literally a super simple, like, light dressing. She drizzles and coats the watercress lightly with it. Then we eat it like that. Watercress is super good for you. So much fiber. Girl, if you're... Pro tip, when you get to your 30s, you need to have fiber. Actually, no. Even, like, in your 20s, get into the habit. You can't survive off pizza rolls forever, okay? I love me a bagel bite. I love me a pizza roll. I love me a Totino's. You gotta eat fiber. Okay, when you get to a certain age, your body no longer bounces back from this shit. So you gotta eat fiber. Okay? Yeah, hot girl tummy issues or tummy parasite or cramps. Or fibromyalgia. Either one. Yeah. Yeah, I like pizza rolls too. Yeah, girl, you need to have fiber, okay? And so, that is my dinner. In case you didn't see the photo. Here's the photo of my foodie. Ta-da! Yeah, this is my food. Yeah, my mom's homemade chippies, some stir-fry beef, and my so I've told you before, I typically, we don't get white rice in the household. My mom always eats brown rice mixed with quinoa, but when I told my mom I'd show chat a photo of the food, she's like, wait a second, I'll make white rice. And so she cracked open a container of white rice I didn't know we had. Apparently she just had it on standby just in case. And she's like, no, what if they... we have to make it look good. My mom's a massive health nut, and so we don't get white rice, but she's like, no, they're gonna look at us to get white rice. it looks... I'm like, wow, this is performative white rice? Is this contraband white rice? That's crazy. She's want to find China. I was like, what the fuck? We had it? I thought you said we didn't have any. So we have performative white rice mixed with quinoa for extra fiber. And yeah. Yeah, the performative white rice is crazy. Crazy, Dio. Crazy, Dio. And so, thank you, Mom. I was going downstairs and I was stealing chippies because they're really... Listen to this crunch. Hold on, listen to this crunch. Mmm. Delicious. Another one. Mmm. Oh yeah, that's delicious. This is a northern-style Vietnamese dish. My mom's from the north, my dad's from the south. Yeah. It's crunchy, isn't it? Oh, here's a big crunch. Delicious. My body's about to turn purple. Oh my god, you're Grimace. You had the Grimace shake. Yeah. Sounds better than Miss Amare?
Oh, really now? Okay. I see how it is.
Thank you for the gift, baby corn. Gochi, happy 20 months. Gooby inspires me lots. I'm just Gooby. Blackjack, thank you for the shupa. Gooby, I can't find my food I saved for stream. It's gone missing. Unless, Gooby, did you take my only food so not to starve? Yeah.
You took my only source of food, and now I'm gonna starve.
Thank you for the gift, Kemi. Happy 30 because we're in our 30s. Bad chance for real. I love you, Gooby. Oi. It's okay. You can be my Lola. It's okay. I have so many Lolas now. I've been adopted into so many Filipino families. You can be like the 20th Lola that's adopted me. Artemis, thank you for the shupa. Hi. Decibel, thank you for the 40 minutes. Happy 4 years. 4 years. I'm old, but still, but you are too. Love you. Love you too, nerd. Vivicor, thank you for the gift. Thank you. And for a drinky, I just have my water. Yeah. Yeah, I have the finest water my state has to offer. Okay, the food is still warm. I'm gonna take my first bite now, okay, chat? First bite. And I got a piece of beef and a bit of rice. Performative white rice. Perfectly seasoned. Jackson, thank you for 46 months. And some kimchi, pork bulgogi, fried rice. How it came out. Oh my gosh! Jackson, we're so similar. Back in college, I used to run a black market kimchi fried rice operation. Yeah. Oh sure, BJ, what is it? Yeah, delicious. Mom's cooking is unbeatable. Also, right before stream started, my mom swung by my room to give me even more chips. And I was like, Mom, I have enough. She's like, no, what if you want more? So I have 2 bowls of chips now. BJ, thank you for the Costco hot dog. Now you have some new mine. I'm still cackling. As soon as I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna send a picture to chat. My mom's like, wait, let me use the white rice. So tender. Bite my hip. Gotcha. Okay, I took note of it. Thank you, BJ. No, it's my chippy. No. Yummy. So perfectly seasoned. And the meat is nice and tender too, because I can't eat things too chewy because it hurts my jaw. And so Mom always makes the soft dishes for me. I got stir-fried Vietnamese style beef with garlic and onions, and then homemade chippy. Thank you for the super, baby core. Behold. Every day. Honestly, the best part about living with my parents is the bomb-ass food. The food is so fucking good. Mmm. 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 That was good, Josh. Mmm. Mmm. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Have you shared the stir fry? Yep, eating the same no one gets. Oi! Not the Asian style, like, what was it? A beauty. No, what was it? Lady and the Tramp. Yeah, not the Lady and the Tramp, like, kiss, but with a stir fry noodle. Oh, Tom Yum. Oh, yummy. Hey, no stealing my food. It's my stir fry beef. No, oh, yeah. Oh, thank you, Greg. Ever since Con Week, I unleash mortism. Help. You need my help. Keep unleashing it. Yeah. Is we listen to the VT? I did that all the time. It's like when I'm at work, sometimes streamers will be actively streaming while I'm at the office. I'll just listen in, you know? Yeah. I'm gonna burp. Excuse me. Yeah. And so, my mom made this for me. Oh yeah, my mom said she did it because A, she wanted to show off her cooking, and B, so as you guys know, my parents are going off on vacation for a couple of months. One of which they're gonna be on a cruise. And so, I have a tradition that whenever mom and dad, because usually like once a year go on a cruise, ever since they retired, they go on cruises pretty often. And anytime they go on a cruise, I buy them the spa package. Yeah. Oh yeah, I have a picture right here. That's the food. Homemade chippy, stir-fry beef, and white rice mixed with quinoa. I ate it earlier before it got soggy, but I also had a watercress salad. And so, I always get my parents, the, massage package and stuff, like the spa package, because, you know, let them get spoiled a little bit. And so, this time, because, their anniversary falls on the trip, right? I don't know if it falls, like, during the time they're on the cruise, I forgot. I don't remember the exact dates. But I did also, I also am covering... I told them to order whatever they want and give me the receipt. The cruise they're on has, like, a really fancy steakhouse. And so, because their anniversary is coming up, I'm paying for a nice steak dinner between the two of them. And I got them, like, like the highest package, like, the fanciest spa package as well. Yeah. And I just paid for it, for the spa package, like, a couple weeks ago. And so my mom was like, "Oh, honey, I cooked this for you as a thank you." I'm like, "Oh, okay, thank you." Yeah. Thank you for the shupakacho. Indoor kitchen. Yeah, my mom cooks indoors. Although I do cook outdoors for barbecue and, like, crawfish bowls and seafood and stuff like that. Yeah. Well, they're my parents. I naturally want to spoil them, you know? No, the steakhouse has really good reviews. Yummy. Get your rest, Kimmy. Yeah, Loki, I do spoil the shit out of my parents. Well, to be fair, they're also, like, retired and they're older, so I find myself getting more affectionate with my parents over the years because, like, at a certain age, you realize your parents are aging. You know, I realized, like, back in college, my mom and dad were getting older because I remember when my dad helped me move into my apartment, my dad used to be like a workhorse. He could carry big boxes all the time, no biggie, but this time he had to start taking breaks. Like, you know, like, "Oh, so, honey, give me a second, let me take a break, catch my breath." I'm like, okay. You just kind of get to the point where you realize your parents are aging, you know? And even though my parents do not look their age at all, like my parents are in their 70s, they do not look it at all. And so, despite that, I think I've kind of come to fully realize, like, my parents are actively getting quite old. You know, like, their age is actually beginning to show. Finally! Finally. Considering that they don't age at all, like vampires. I'm convinced we're half vampire.
Let's head out to see
so,
what this world
I've kind of come to the realization that my parents are aging.
Whichever way the wind
and
blows,
I think
we
the amount of time, the amount of
ho,
opportunities I have to spoil them in return for all the hard work they put into raising me and my brother, I realize that those opportunities are slowly shrinking, you know? And you never know when, like, not to get too dark about it, but considering the passing of Tim Curry and Dolly Parton recently, I don't know, I feel like I'm just aware of their mortality. And plus, Mom did have a cancer scare last year. And so, you kind of, like, start to worry about, like, oh, is this the last time I get to spoil Mom and Dad? And so, like, whenever they go on vacation now, I always throw in, like, here, have a couple $100 to do something, you know, like, that kind of deal. And plus, like, a lot of these vacations have, like, pretty good, like, deal packages and stuff like that. So, I don't mind splurging a little bit to make sure Mom and Dad get properly pampered, you know? Yeah. And so, just making sure I can spoil my parents. Katja, thank you for the shippa. Come along with me. Let's see, what's this? What song is that, Katja? That's not Moana, is it? I don't know. What show is that? Thank you, Katja. Oh no, legit. No one. When my dad retired, they thought he was retiring really young because my dad looks to be in his, like, maybe late 40s, early 50s. He's actually in his 70s. No one can tell. I tell you right now, my dad is the only one in our family. No worries about it, Kacho. My dad's the only one in our family that grows facial hair, but that's because he is such like baby face that if he doesn't have facial hair, he looks even younger. So, Oh, Sylvan Deck. Oh my god, inferior to Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. By the way, inferior. Yummy. Hear this crunch? Every day, I thank God that my mom cooks really well. Yummy. Also, straight up, my mom's the coolest person in the world because, like, my mom, since retiring, has since embraced the act of drinking a beer while cooking dinner. So, like, once a week, my mom will crack open a beer and share half it with my dad. And they'll just split a beer while cooking dinner. It's kind of the most American shit ever. Like, imagine my mom, she goes to the garage, goes into the fridge, gets a Heineken, pops it open on the countertop, and then, literally, because we have, like, these really sturdy these stone countertops. My mom just, like presses her, she holds it, okay, I don't know how to describe it. So my mom, she does this thing. So she holds the bottle upside down in her hand, right? So she has the cap of the bottle resting on her forearm. She'll twist her arm upside down and slide her arm down the countertop, which pops off the beer. She'll, like, put her arm in a way where it sits back upright and twist it into her mouth. It is, like, not gonna lie, straight up aura farming. Straight up aura. And then she'll just drink, like, maybe, like, a quarter or half of it, then hand the rest to my dad. I'm like, damn. That's kind of cool as fuck, though. Yeah, she has a tech to it now. What the fuck? What the fuck? There's a tech to it. Damn. I will never be as close as my parents. How big is your kitchen? Not that big, but we do have like a kitchen island, so they split the cooking stuff there. Yeah, it's not the biggest. It's definitely maybe like not as big as my room for sure. It's a pretty small kitchen, but we're also small people, so. Shut up, Adoge! Shut up! And so, yeah. Mom cooked real good. I never said I wasn't cool. I just said I'm not as cool as my parents. My parents are indefinitely cool. They will always be cooler than me. Doesn't mean I'm uncool. They're just cooler. Started the stream as me going Now crunch. Don't worry, I'm gonna show my mom the chat log for this. Oh yeah, I don't show my mom my streams, but what I do sometimes is I'll pull up a VOD, mute the stream or pause it, and just scroll through the chat log to show my mom. Cause I swear, and I want my mom knowing that I'm swearing. Okay. My mom's an old-fashioned lady. She'll clean my mouth out with soap if she found out I was swearing on stream, so... Thank you for the soap, baby Claire. Yeah.
Cool.
You let mom know how much you appreciate her cooking. She's a very good cook. Hi, Mom. Yo, Phantom, what the fuck? Okay, snitch. Okay, snitching now? Okay. Snitching? Okay, I. Thank you, no one. Here's a tip for Mama Amare for the amazing goob and the amazing food. You know,
Here's a tip for Mama Amare for the amazing goob and the amazing food.
My home footage of like my birth, because my brother was born and my parents taped that. It's very 144p type beat. But it was a normal birthing thing. Cut to me. My dad is very stoic. No, he's very quiet. My dad is extremely introverted. My mom has 1 million friends. My dad has like 3. Okay. I'm not being fans. I'm not being anyone. Thank you for the super. So like, my dad, like I remember.
Mama Amare is beating us again. _Iacre.
So when my brother was born, like in the home video, you can hear my dad going, "Oh, good job, honey. Good job. He's healthy. Like, no, good job." Like that kind of thing. And then when I was born, so Aya lore. So when I was in my mom's tummy, I did this funny thing called facing the wrong goddamn way, and I started suffocating. So when my mom was about to give birth, I was facing just like ass first, and they're like, "Oh, this bitch turned the wrong way," and then I was suffocating, and so they tried to turn me around with their hands, and then they also realized I made the forbidden necktie. Yeah, I took the umbilical cord, and I made the forbidden necktie. And I was like I was advanced choking in there. Advanced choking. And so I was like, suffocation's not enough. We need two I'm making sure. I was trying to spawn camp myself, okay? I was trying to spawn camp. And so eventually they had to emergency C-section me out. And my dad at this point is like recording from behind the other side of the curtain, so he can't see anything. And so the thing is, you can see my mom like alert and awake and like just looking really worried. And then my dad's like, it's okay, honey. You know, you got this. You got this. And then they're like, the doctor's like, oh, we got her. We got her. We got her. And then they pull me out. I'm like this blue-gray object. It looks like a rock. I look like an actual rock. They lift me from behind the curtain, and my dad says nothing. Just, and then the video cuts. It's like, bro, it looks like Blair Witch found footage. It looks like something from VHS. It was the funniest. I can imagine it's terrifying, but like from like my perspective, much later, I'm like, this is hilarious. Like my dad just goes, it's okay, honey. You can just hear a soft gasp and the camera getting cut. So crazy, Dio. Crazy. Ito. Oh man, my brother's like a normal birth, and I'm like, let's choose every struggle. Mom, right. I is so cool. She saved me from a tree, and then she bought me lunch, and she worked so hard she could treat me for a present. You're such a cool and awesome young woman. Yes, I did. Yes. And I also lent you my Lamborghini. Yeah. Corgi, thank you for the shupa. Future mother-in-law, Aya cheats on us the car. What the fuck? I mean, to be fair, it's not bad if it's Carlac. Thank you, Hama. Mama, my eyes wasting too much Nook Mom to eat us. I don't need Nook Mom. Y'all already salty as hell. Thank you, Hama. Thank you. Yeah, my dad is like a super introvert, Hara. Like a super introvert.
I love to receive the Streamlabs donation. You donate the 1, the 3,
Nook Mom.
4 time I say okay. Thank you for the Streamlabs donation.
So, Nook Mom
Amare, I stole a Lamborghini again.
It's fermented fish sauce. So it's a Vietnamese sauce thing. So basically people will take these tiny little fishies, shove them into jars and let them ferment, and then we take the juice and we process it, and it turns into Nook Mum, a fermented fish sauce. A lot of Southeast Asian foods use it. Yeah, it has a very, of course, a fishy but very salty flavor. It doesn't taste fermented. It just tastes salty, right? And so, low-key, like, I know Thai food uses it, Viet food uses it, Cambodian food uses it. Southeast Asia loves fish sauce. Yeah. ETG still on? Oh, well, let me turn that. Sorry, I forgot to turn it off. Sorry. I did not steal the Lamborghini, Phantom. No, I purchased the Lamborghini. Yeah, because I'm just that cool. Bite slip. It's called being nouveau riche. Okay, turn off TTS. Okay, sorry about that. I forgot it was on. Thank you. And turn off here too. Excuse me. Yeah, and so, but yeah, that's fish sauce. Fish sauce. Yes. On the guinea, it sounds like a food almost. I'm almost done with my foodie. It's so yummy. The crunch. Yummy. You know, I have some friends that it's like when I eat lunch with the coworkers, I I have the urge to constantly fill in the empty space with like talking, but with certain friends like Machan and high school bestie, we're completely set. We'll go for the full 30 minutes without a single word because we're eating. But that's why I really like K-barbecue and Hot Pot, because it's very social eating situations, because you're sharing food and you have to wait for the food to cook, you know? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you know, I know, right? Let me, I'm eating, Vietnamese-styled stir-fry beef, homemade potato chips, and watercress salad. I'll just pin that so it's easy to spot. Yeah. Oh, and performative white rice. Yeah. Are you the cook? Oh, I'm always the cook. I'm always the cook. Look, you can ask any Nijian members I've had dinner with. I'm usually the one manning the grill because I'm from the south and it's what we do. And also just like I cook decently well. Yeah, I consider myself a very good cook. Yeah. Not the best in the world, but like I don't make shitty dishes, you know? The trick is don't complicate things. Keep it simple, you know? If you have good ingredients, just keep it simple. Unless it's a bad ingredient, you gotta dress up a lot. You can just pay for a nice ingredient, keep it simple, make your life easier. All done. Finished munching. Yeah, everyone, I'm usually the driver, and everyone else is the passenger princess at K-barbecue. Mogu, mogu, mogu. Yummy. My compliments to the chef, my mom. Oh yeah, that's a happy belly. That's a very happy tummy. How's bird today? Boring. Boring and stupid. I wish you feed us Korean barbecues of rocks and toilet water. That's what you deserve. Yeah. In case y'all missed it, here's a photo of what I ate. Yum, yum. And I think before bed I'll have some cherry tomatoes for dessert. Delicious! Delicious! Sippy sippy time. Yum! My tongue kind of hurts. I did burn the shit out of my tongue this morning. I made some tea. I made some chai at the office and I burned the fuck out of my tongue. Yeah, we should do more of these yap dinners. I mean, I only did this time because Aiadmirers have been scolding me a lot lately because I don't eat on time. Cherry, do you not like cherry? I love cherry tomatoes. Yeah, I prefer them over regular ones. Yeah, yeah. It's like I typically eat dinner pretty okay. Just I've been busy lately, okay? Gooby's been up to here with work, alright? Up to here! And you know, Gooby get busy sometimes. And sometimes Gooby doesn't eat on time. You like raw tomato? What? I actually prefer raw tomato over cooked tomato. It's a fun zatsu style, like? I'm glad you like it. Yeah, but like, I love raw tomatoes. Yeah, yeah. I like cherry tomatoes because they're easy to pop in your mouth and they're generally quite sweet. Yeah, yeah. My favorite vegetables are cucumbers, bok choy, napa cabbage, arugula, perilla leaf, a fish leaf. I love tomato, specifically cherry tomatoes. Yeah, I like. Actually, the only vegetable I don't like is okra. I don't like okra. I know I have to revoke my southerner card, but like, I really don't like okra. It's slimy. I've even had like breaded deep fried okra. I don't like it. Yeah, not even it's still slimy even if you fry it. It's still slimy. Yeah. Yes, yeah, I just don't like okra. Yeah. Tomato, lettuce, and onions have 3. Oh, as in like the ones you don't like or the ones you do like, no one? And how'd your interview go, by the way? Ipsy, happy 11 months! Almost 1 year at Gooby. Thank you for the streams. Thank you for being here. Mwah! I don't like... Really? I love... Not gonna lie. It's like people say that eating raw onion is hard. So... There's a Vietnamese dish called nem chua. No, not nem chua. Not nem chua. Chua means sour. Chua means not yet. Anyways, it's not that one, but there's a Vietnamese dish where you take boiled fermented pork and you wrap it with very powerful flavors. And so you wrap it with like straight up slivers of garlic, straight up like unprepared, unprocessed cloves of garlic, like powerful shit. Oh, good job, no one. Good. And so like the thing is, it's because the pork is fermented and quite strong, so you need other strong flavors to fight it, right? And so you'll make a little hand wrap, like with the rice paper. You'll add like the pork, you'll add some noodles, you'll add ginger, garlic, super hot Thai chilies, and in my family, we got into the habit of adding raw onion. And so I see people all the time struggle to eat raw onion. I love raw onions. Like dead ass. Straight up. It's like, you know how some people add like a big like cross section of onion to their burgers and it's caramelized? I add it raw. I think it's just better that way. I add a diced uncooked raw onion to my my hot dogs as well. You know, I love onions. Yeah, I love it. I love like strong like flavors like that. Yeah. And so, you know, I love onion. And so people are like, it's hard to bite into an onion. I can eat a wedge of onion, no problem. Yeah. Sasha Cat, happy 13 months. Mwah! You're starting another year at uni. It's really hard with all my workload, but having Gooby streams makes it doable. Thank you so much, Gooby. What? Thank you for being here, love. Mwah! Okay, but for real. Okay, hold up. But do you know the deliciousness that is a lightly salted tomato slice? Like, I'll get like a nice fat juicy tomato. I'll cut it into like round slices. You'll pat off the excess water. A little sprinkle of salt, a little sprinkle of pepper. Eat it with fork and knife. It is actually so fresh and so delicious. It's so yummy. It's so yummy. It hits so good. Even better, you can eat it with like a buttered rice or something. But just plain tomato with a pinch of salt and pepper, super yummy. Hi, oi. Yeah, I like balsamic vinaigrette. I like it. We just never have it in the house because we're too Asian. We have red vinegar, that counts. we don't really have it because we're just really aggressively Asian. You know, fun fact, Ma-chan's the same way. Ma-chan loves the flavor of onion, not a big fan of the texture because it's stringy, right? It has little threads in it. She's not a big fan of that. And so she likes cooking with onion powder, but seldom actually onions. The thing is, she likes cooked onions, just not raw onions. Yeah. It's really refreshing. It's great for like a summer. If you keep it chilled, it's a really nice summer snack. Super, super tasty. Yeah. I think, honestly, okay, okra. I am that picky bitch. If I'm eating gumbo and there's okra, I pick it out. I'm sorry, I feel so bad, but okra literally has no flavor. It just tastes like water, but slimy, you know? It doesn't even have a flavor. It tastes faintly of bell pepper, I guess, but it's kind of it. I don't like okra. It's my least favorite vegetable. Yeah. Cocktail onions? Have y'all seen that trend in China where they added a green onion to coffee? That was interesting. Yeah, I don't like okra. I don't like it. Yeah, me too. Well, I also eat jelly and peanut butter in my burger. So maybe I do have bad burger opinions. Yeah. But can we trust your autism affected taste? Shut up! Hey, I have a decent handle on. I can't tell high quality from low quality food, but food is food, okay? And I still have food opinions. Yeah. Somewhere in China I saw that. Yeah, they added a bunch of diced green onion into like it was a trend for a while. Yeah, peanut butter and jelly on burgers actually slaps. You need to try it. Don't knock it till you try it. It's really good. It's really, really good. Yeah. Some people add like bacon jam to their burgers. Just add regular grape or strawberry jam. It's really, really good. Then peanut butter, honestly, if you like sesame paste, if you go to a hot pot and you like dipping your food in the sesame sauce, adding peanut butter to the burger is the same damn thing. Same damn thing. It's very similar. Like adding a little bit of peanut butter to your burger tastes like it's like the equivalent of using sesame sauce in your hot pot. You've never had hot pot? Huh? You never had hot pot? You're missing out. You're missing out. Yeah, no, I think it's often called the Elvis. Yeah. Yeah, hot pot it hits different in winter. Yeah. It's a great social food because you all gather on a big roiling pot and you gotta dip your food and chit-chat and slowly eat away because you have to eat hot pot slow because A, you have to cook one ingredient at a time. Additionally, you gotta wait for the food to cool down. And so it's a really great social kind of dinner setting. Yeah. I love hot pot. I love hot pot. Ma-chan loves hot pot. Like, Ma-chan is aggressively Chinese and aggressively Italian. So, not only will she cuss you out in Cantonese, but she'll also do the Italian hand gesture if she's mad at you. And so she's like the best of both worlds. And so some days we're eating homemade pasta at her house, and sometimes I'm getting my ass dragged to hot pot for the 4th time this week, you know? Yeah, she's like aggressively both. Yeah. And plus, with the hot pot place he goes to, girl, they have Haagen-Dazs. The little, like, ice cream cups. They have, like, vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, Neapolitan ones. Girl, you know the place is quality when they got freaking Haagen-Dazs. That's like the Rolls Royce of ice cream. I personally prefer Fat Boy, but that's just a personal preference. Does Ma-chan need hot pot funds? Excuse you. I'm already hanging out with her this weekend, and we already agreed on K-barbecue, so... Anyways. Anyways, you're too late. You're far too late, actually. Yeah. Rolex ice cream is crazy. Crazy. Really? I like Haagen-Dazs. Funds? No, shush! No. Oh, you know, Deza, exactly. It's so fun to have a hot pot party and everyone brings their favorite ingredients. Yeah. Yeah. It's like I'll always bring like glass noodle, enoki mushroom, bok choy, napa cabbage, a fish cake, imitation crab. Yeah. Then Machan will bring like her homemade dumplings, shrimp balls, meatballs, all that stuff. Look, Pinkerton, thank you for the shupa. There's a Wagyu buffet near my place that offers both barbecue and hot pot options. Just saying. Damn. That sounds good. All in one spot? That's convenient. That's convenient. Hama, thank you for the shupa. K-barbecue funds. Treat matcha and a soju tower to... Silence! Drink some water! Yeah, I don't know. Why don't you treat your liver to some water first, Hama? Thank you. Thank you for the shupa. Thank you, thank you. Taco, where were you during the 2008 financial crisis? Where were you during the 2008 financial... I need to know. I need to know. Hold on. I need to know. Where were you? How old were you during the 2008 financial crisis? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. At least they use the right form of your. That's pretty good. That's the correct form of your. That's the correct form of your. I'm so used to bad grammar that I'm like, honestly, at least the correct form of your. This is the correct form of your. Oh my, I don't think they know what the 2008 financial crisis is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do you not know what it is? Were you not here for that? Were you not here for that? Every now and then I receive crushing reminders that I am indeed an older woman now. Yeah. I think... Crazy dial. Crazy dial. Yeah, I mean, okay, to be fair, even people my age, not everyone was taught how to write a check. Yeah. I only knew because, like, I used to go to church and we'd give, like, the donations via check. Back in the day. Yeah, back in the day. Oh, you shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Poor ancient Gooby. Oi. Oi. I'm not that old. I'm not that old, okay? Remember Blockbuster? We never did Blockbuster. Yeah, well, I mean, we've been inside, but we never rented any movies, because money. Yeah. Yeah, I've written quite a few checks in my time, but I feel like they're mostly moot at this point, right? You hate you? I mean, okay, to be fair, I am on a journey of, like, self-love and self-discovery because, like, I talked to my therapist about it, you know? My therapist, like, it's like my therapist, like, you know, you have a lot to be proud of. You've done well for yourself, you know? Like, you don't have to, like, live up to the insane standards you placed upon yourself. There's a certain amount of joy to be had in the mundane little things you do. And I'm like, you know what? You're kind of right, though. Yeah, so I feel that less these days. Yeah, I definitely feel that. Yeah, I feel that a lot less these days, you know? Yeah. Yeah, it's probably a child. It's probably a kid. The thing is, okay, the reason why I tend to insta-ban children, and I'll let this be a teaching moment for this child right here. I don't think kids should be watching streamers. Point blank. You know? I feel like you're better off watching actual cartoons and stuff because certain things have to pass through certain filters. Like, when you're in media production for, like, shows, cartoons, if you're a showrunner, if you're a producer, certain things, you can't just say an F-bomb. You know, you can't just casually blurt out, like, a word. There's certain filters. Are all kids' shows golden and perfect? Absolutely not. But there's still filters in place to pass by certain rules and standards. I don't think people under 18 should be watching streamers. I don't. I just think it's not good for your development, you know? It's like, I don't think watching the equivalent of visual noise is particularly... And plus, like, on top of that, in my opinion, the most joy one can get out of streaming is by interacting with the streamer. And I don't know how I feel about the random 4-year-old walking into a chat full of mostly 20 to 30-year-olds, you know? And so, it's mostly for your own good. And honestly, I think kids need to be afraid of the internet more. You know? I think back in the day, I didn't talk to anyone on the internet because I was shy and awkward and didn't know how to talk to people. And I was aware that there's dangerous people out there no matter who they try to describe themselves as. I think kids these days are brought up on the internet and they're desensitized way too quickly so that they feel comfortable being hooligans on the internet. And it's technically not their fault. Actually, no, not technically. It is absolutely not their fault. It's just their upbringing that's extremely unfortunate. But I want this to be a teaching moment for you, Taco. You should probably not be watching streamers. If you want to watch some shows, like Mythbusters is one of my favorite shows of all time. Forged in Fire is available on YouTube for free if you're into smithing and like swords and weapons and stuff like that. Lots of interesting free documentaries on YouTube as well. So like, I think there's better ways to spend your free time than talking to streamers when you're obviously underage. So, How It's Made. Yes, How It's Made. I actually got into supply chain because I love the show How It's Made. Very cool, thank you for the shupa. Gran, can I have a strawberry candy? I have to spawn in. Where the fuck do you even buy those? Okay, as a lady, I do visit the old lady hobby stores, like the old lady hobby and fabric stores. Where the fuck do you get those? Like, I've been in so many old lady stores. I cannot find where the fuck you buy those strawberry candy. They just spawn in. They just spawn in. I have no idea where they come from. I think once you reach a certain age, they start spawning into your house. They just appear one day. You know? You have to be a grandmother. And as soon as you become a grandmother, they start appearing in your house. I know what you're talking about now. What? But anyways, let that serve as a teaching moment to you, Walking Taco. Also, in case no one has told you, you're really fucking annoying. I think kids definitely need to be humbled, okay? Some kids need to learn every now and then. You are not a... You are just a little annoying, bro. You are a little annoying. And I imagine that if you act this way amongst a lot of people, you're not gonna make friends like that. I'd advise you not do that, okay? You know? Oh man, I love butterscotch candies! Girl, I know I have that granny taste buds because I like Werther's Originals and butterscotch. I've got that granny taste bud. But thank you so much for the super 50 koi. Thank you. I'll give you a strawberry candy once I find their spawn points. Harsh parenting back in the day. You know, I feel like parenting is all about moderation. I would know. I'm not a parent. But I feel like my parents were authoritarian. Very, very strict growing up. They've mellowed out a lot since they've gotten older and retired and everything. But my parents weren't perfect. Excellent parents, not perfect. And so I think parenting is like a mix of both. But you definitely need discipline because, like it or not, those kids, those lobes, those frontal lobes are literally not done developing yet. So you do have to be strict at times, you know? Yeah. I believe that children literally do not contain the mental faculties to discern consequence at times. And so you have to enforce the consequence before someone else does, you know? Yeah. You did, Forrest? Do you like... Is your local grocery store the old lady's spawn point or something? You know? Yeah. Being a child is fine. Just do it while you're watching How It's Made or something, you know? Yeah. And so I just believe parents should allow their kids to fail in controlled environments, and they should be scolded and disciplined in controlled environments, lest, you know, they catch some hands in IRL, you know? It's like if you don't teach them a lesson, someone a lot less gentle will. Crazy. And so like Girl, I can't wait for the schools to open back up. I cannot wait for summer break to end because I can't stand children. I mean, I love my nieces. I love my nephews. I love all the little kids running around me and all that stuff. Not in my goddamn chat. It's like... Be a kid where you're not aggressively annoying because you don't feel consequence. Okay? Yeah. What if you did me like a very solid favor and just left us the fuck alone, you know? Yeah, honestly, same. I'm prepared to take the back roads to go to work because when summer break ends, the traffic will start being bad again. Yeah. And so, I don't think kids should be watching streamers. Like, at all. Not in my state. I think it's still summer break-ish. Yeah. Bro, that's so... Girl, there's a school near my area that's on a highway. It's like you have to exit, so like, people use the shoulder to line up to drop off their kids and pick up their kids. It's the most annoying thing ever. It stops traffic like crazy. Who the fuck makes a school off the side of a highway? What the hell? Is that legal? There's no way that's legal. You see, that's why I go to work super early and I leave super early so I can beat the commute with the kids and stuff. Yeah, they low-key just block the road. You just have to go around it. They have like barriers and police and everything, so I guess it's okay with the state, I suppose. Yeah. Man, kids are annoying. Oh my god, kids are annoying. Kids are really fucking annoying. I am not a huge fan, personally. I love my nieces. I spoil them to absolute bits. I spoil them to death, but... Girl, I don't want no children up in my chat. No, thank you. I don't like it when they're being annoying and shit. When they're essential just being little shits. Annoying. Ridiculous. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, like, Erica, parentheses, they do not. Mom, they're why no. I love you, burpees, but you're not kids. According to my YouTube analytics, you're mostly adults. Well, according to my YouTube analytics, you're very much mostly adults. So, you're very much older folks. So, I have a 401k precisely. What burpees are annoying then? The burpees are never annoying. I wouldn't stream if I found you annoying. Yeah. Girl, someone told me to dress my age. I'm in full Lolita. Bitch, I am bleep years old. I'm a whole ass grown-ass woman. The little Borby. Okay, you are little. You are tiny Borbies. Very, very small Borbies. Yeah. Very cute little Borbies. Also, like... I'm gonna be so real. I'm gonna burp! Excuse me. What was I gonna say? Oh no! I forgot. I forgot. Yeah. I forgot. I'm gonna be real. Yes. I'm gonna be real. My ass is pretty I bought a pair of jeans when I was in Japan. I bought some jeans. My ass kinda fat because I work out a lot. The waist fits, the ass is a bit tight. I worry that one of these days I'm gonna pop a squat and tear the jeans. Because the waist fits. The waist fits like a dream. Because a lot of clothing in Japan's one size and it's kind of adjustable. The waist fits just fine. I actually need a belt for it. But I worry that if I bend, there's gonna be... You're gonna see my Costco brand... my Costco brand tidy whities. Because I'm not gonna lie. It's a little tight across the booty. Yeah, it's a little tight on the booty. And, I cannot help it. I need to stop working out so hard. Corgi, why the toilet though? Huh? I just like working. Whenever I get stressed, I work out. Yeah, I tend to work out when I'm stressed. And so sometimes I'll just out of frustration go downstairs and run the treadmill or something or do squats, you know? Yeah. Oh, actually, did you know that as a kid, so I was suspected to have developmental issues because I had really poor grades for a while. And so it got to the point where on our planners, like the school issued us these planners so we can write our homework, right? And I remember that I would perform poorly in class, and so I'd have to bring my planner back to the front of the class to my teacher so she could check it off, make sure I wrote everything. And so after a while, they were kind of suspecting that I had some kind of developmental or like learning issues and that kind of thing. And then God bless my mom and dad, they did nothing about it. Bless their hearts, they did nothing. And so I continued to do rather poorly in school. And I think funny enough, in high school I got better grades. It eventually tapered off where my grades are pretty solid in high school. Then in college I had mostly A's. And so we are of the belief that at least my therapist and I are of the belief that it was just the academic stress was making me perform poorly. And so when I was in college and I was on my own with my own study schedule, my own free time, then actually I leveled out and I was able to perform a lot better. I think in the entirety of my college career, I only had to retake one class. And that was business stats, because for my degree, you need a C+, I got a C-. So not even a C, a C-. And so it's enough to pass the class, but C's get degrees and all. But unfortunately, because we do need to know our stats and shit like that for my degree, I had to retake it. Yeah. Yeah, and now it means nothing because I'm a filthy VTuber now. So now it means nothing. I may have spent 5 years in college, but I'm a VTuber now. Yeah, I'm a VTuber now, so it doesn't matter. I mean, to be fair, the Office Lady VTuber combo is pretty fun. Because I get to talk about not gonna lie, sometimes VTubers talk and sound a little out of touch. Because I can sometimes just straight up tell when a VTuber's never worked an actual job. Not that VTubing's not work, but they've never worked like an air quotes traditional job. Sometimes you can tell. Yeah, you can simply tell, you know? Yeah. Exactly, wait, cute! But I'm not cute though. I'm a funny anime character. Yeah. I may not be cute, but I'm hilarious and chivalrous and charismatic. And have a dump truck for an ass, so... You want to class with me? No, thank you. No, thank you. I have nightmares about tests still. No, kill, no! Solely? Absolutely. Not gonna lie. I'm of the belief that every VTuber needs to have, air quotes, a regular job before becoming a VTuber because some are just unprofessional. Like, something about working in the workforce forces you to A, get along with people you don't know very well or don't like very much. B, communication. The big one. Like, communication and, like, responding to things on time is, like, one of the biggest issues. Because gonna be so real. I'm gonna be so real. And I don't wanna like don't assume I'm talking about anyone when I talk like this, by the way. Because I'm not talking about anyone. It's something just stuff I see on the timeline, basically. And I'm not here to play Struggle Olympics, right? So between the hours of 4:45 to 4 p.m., I'm occupied. Between the hours of 6 p.m. to around midnight to 1 a.m., I'm occupied. From midnight or 1 a.m. to around 4:45 a.m., I'm asleep. I don't miss pings. I never miss pings. And that's because I'm just disciplined to the point where if someone needs something and I cannot get to them, I'll let them know I can't get to them immediately, right? But there are just some people out there who just cannot manage their time. You know, if I have like 19-hour awake days, like 19-hour long spans of being awake and alert, and I make time to do it, anyone can, you know? But to be fair, discipline doesn't get instilled in everyone, and I'm very disciplined, so like it is a person-to-person thing. Machan, I say this with love. She's late to everything. Not gonna lie, I whenever we plan something, if we're gonna meet up, I tell her to arrive there 30 minutes in advance. Because I know she'll be 30 minutes late. Like, she is by minimum 30 minutes late for everything. Like, Machan, I love you, by the way. We're besties forever. Best friends. But, like, I once was gonna meet with her for, like, a picnic. I told her to arrive 45 minutes early. We pulled up to the parking lot at the same time. I say this with nothing but love and appreciation in my heart. I love my moderator. Oh, where's my chapstick? What's over here? Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I love my moderator. She's my best friend. I regard her as a sister. Okay, I regard her as a sister. But, she's never on time for anything. She's always late, and she's chronically late for everything. But at least she's consistently late. Okay? Yeah, she's very consistent how late she is. You know, she's always 30 minutes to an hour. Always, on the dot, you know? I do feed her properly. What are you talking about? I absolutely do. Girl, I buy her so many meals. I have so many. Girl, she's eating off of my dime, okay? I pay for so many of her meals. She's eating great, okay? Ma-chan is many things. Hungry, she never will be, okay? Okay? Anytime we leave, girl, I'm usually pretty punctual. Yeah, I'm usually pretty punctual. I think I'm late to stream sometimes. Actually, no, a lot of times. But in terms of, like, IRL events, I tend to be pretty punctual. I don't know, I just hate being late for like, IRL things. I'm not starving Ma-chan, shut up. She's well fed. Yeah. She doesn't rely... Okay, listen. She lets me buy her lunch and stuff because it's my way of paying her back for her moderation work. You know? Yeah. Okay? Ma-chan does moderating stuff and refuses any actual, like, direct payment, so I just buy her meals every now and then, you know? Yeah, not y'all making up lore. Yeah. BJ, thank you for the show. Hey, what about Goob?
Thank you, Princess.
What the? Hey, I'm the Oshi. What about Goob? Do you not like Goob? But I'm the Oshi, BJ. What the flick? I'll have you know, Ma-chan is not nearly as funny as me. Okay? Ma-chan has told me herself that I'm significantly funnier than her. Okay? Yeah. Ma-chan has publicly stated to our friends, in front of our friends and God, that I'm significantly funnier. She's admitted it. Okay? Yeah. Why is Goob? Because why not? Yeah. Okay? I didn't say she's not funny. I'm just saying I'm funnier. Okay? Yeah. Thank you, BJ. Thank you for the shupa. Clearly you don't love Gooby anymore. Wow. You literally hate your Oshi. I can't believe it. After all I've done for you, Aiadmirers, now you hate me? Have you actually called Machan off stream? Yeah. A couple of times. A couple of times. Yeah, I did say that, so I tend to be late to stream because of my day schedule, but at least for IRL things, I tend to be pretty punctual. Yeah. Trying to play Contrarian. Is it really disciplined if it's cause you generally don't have time to waste or lose being distracted? Managing life in 30 minutes everyone seems worse. I'm simply that busy. Like, I often joke that, like, oh, hold on, guys, I'm playing my new Carnival dailies. That's because I won't have time otherwise. You know, I wouldn't have time otherwise, so... Thank you, Rico! Not sure I'll wear the Sephiroth cosplay. She's... Okay, Machan is a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. She tried to explain the lore to me. I was lost. I grew up playing a few of the games. I never really got the lore, though. Machan's huge Kingdom Hearts fan, and I think there was a recent announcement about Kingdom Hearts, and so she was full yapper mode, screeching about it. She looked really happy. I don't get it, but she was happy. What? BJ! Thank you for the pink Shuba! Thank you! AiaAmareLIVE. Yeah? That me! That the gooby. Yeah, that the goob. Mwah! Thank you for the pink Shuba. I guess the staggered Akasuba is more like it. Thank you, BJ. Are you making negative money at work again? Hold on. I noticed a pattern. Whenever BJ's at work, BJ will super chat but not talk in chat as much. And the opposite occurs if he's not at work. BJ, are you at work right now? BJ, are you at the station? Hold on. No, not working. Ah, gotcha. I guess you're just being a little quiet. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. I hope you're not making negative money again. Thank you, BJ. Mwah! Mwah! Yeah, Cage4. Yeah, she was telling me about that. Yeah. But I'm broke. No one, you focus on yourself, okay, baby? Focus on yourself. No, Claymager. No. Bad Barbie. I'm glad you enjoyed the Spider-Man movie. I saw your Dear Diary post. Okay? Yeah. But anyhow, thank you. I love making negative money. Brando, I will kill you. Brando, I will kill you. I mean, I am losing money, just not making negative money. Shut up! Either way, it's bad. No, it is not, Oyoi. No, it is not. Lies and tomfoolery. I'm telling my mom. My mom is super stingy. And so, I'm gonna show her this chat and show her how y'all are planning on making negative money. And she's gonna... Do you need to learn to fear the judgment of a Vietnamese woman. Okay? If a Viet auntie judges you, it hurts a lot more for some reason. For some reason, it's way more painful. I'll tell my mom! Yeah, Mama Mari gonna scold you. You're gonna get in trouble. Yeah. Okay? But she's gonna be like, you got the money. Girl, to be fair, my parents have seen my paychecks. They have seen both of them. Both my day job and Niji. And... my dad didn't even mean to roast me, but he watched a clip of me posted by the official channel, and he's like, people pay you for this? Dad! What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What does that even mean? Thank you for the Shopa. Thank you, Brando. Oh, dope. I just made negative $10. How swell. This is why I trap y'all in the Macy's. This is why you belong in the Macy's perfume department. Okay? What the hell, brother? Thank you for the Shupa. No, Dad saw... I think he saw the clip of me, like, role-playing. Like, it was a stream. Because I edited myself into, like, a little babbling brook. Like, a random event stream. And he was like, people pay for this? And I was like, Dad, what the fuck does that even mean? Huh? What are you implying? What are you implying? Huh? What the hell? Honestly, I don't think my dad would be a good streamer just because my dad is like... I mean, I think introverts fare well with... Actually, no, I take that back. Dad would be a good streamer. Because dad also has a silly side. It just takes a lot for him to open up, but he does have a very silly side. Yeah. It's like, for example, like, my mom gets annoyed by me and my dad basically being annoying in the house. So, like, So, so vocabulary time. So, the word, gay means what? Or huh? Or what is that? In Vietnamese, right? And so, sometimes my dad and I do this really annoying thing where we'll just repeat gay like back and forth, which are like, what? What? We'll just do that around the house for like a solid couple of minutes. And so and so my mom will be in the kitchen cooking and my dad will be like honey, go to the store, we need more milk. And I'll be shouting from the stairs, gay! And he's like, gay! And then I go back, gay! My mom's like, shut the fuck, shh. And so we do annoy mom as like a bonding exercise. So dad can be silly under the right circumstances. Thank you, Alto. Thank you for the shilpa. Yes, we do, Dad Mario. We do what we want. Very questionable. Aiadmirers have very questionable taste. It's yeah, we like to annoy each other. Oh, I'm glad it's working, Majura, but that stinks. That stinks. But at least you're on it now. Yeah. It's the bloodline. I don't know, like mom is very extroverted, but I don't think she'd be a very good entertainer because she's not very whimsical. She doesn't have like the like, first and foremost, my mom's humor is very... She doesn't really have a sense of humor, if that makes sense, you know? Yeah. For example, they watch my debut, and they watch clips here and there. Yeah. And so, yeah. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, exactly. We're like Patrick and SpongeBob. My mom's like Squidward. Yeah. My mom doesn't understand Western humor. It's like she doesn't understand sarcasm for one, and like it just goes over her head. My dad has more exposure and more experience speaking English and that kind of thing, so he's a little more in tune with it. But my mom not so much. Yeah, my mom a little less so. Yeah. Did you know my dad speaks a little bit of Greek? Yeah. I don't know what it is. Dipanaye. I think is a Greek, like, a swear. If y'all speak Greek, if any of y'all speak Greek, let me know. It's like, Dipanaye, something like that, because my dad says it. He knows swears. Yeah. It's, yeah. Dipanaye. I don't know what it means, just dad says that when he swears sometimes. And apparently it's Greek, so I don't know if any of y'all speak it. Yeah. Noob, happy second anniversary. Happy 2 years. Thank you, Noob. Good. When's your next advice stream? I need to really. I didn't think about it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I never thought of it. Do you want me to do it? I probably should, honestly. Yeah. But what kind of advice? You know, I did think of, okay, I did have a stream idea where it was, Aya's makeup counter, where I invite people, including, like, my friends and coworkers, to, basically it's like a totsu with makeup questions, where you can hop on screen, on stream, and I can diagnose your makeup concerns. Yeah, you know? Yeah. And so, cause, it's very hard to give general makeup advice because it's very personal to your skin type and that kind of thing. And like your complexion, your skin texture, your skin history, all that stuff. And so I thought about having like an open, like walk-in, Totsu style stream where people can walk in and ask specific questions. Yeah, yeah. And I hope you had fun at Greece, noob. Oh, welcome back, welcome back. Con weekend, met a girl. Oh, no. Oh, wow, bragging now, are we? Wow. Bragging, huh? Wow. No, I think you're just bragging. Because I'm lonely. Wow. Okay. I want to hear it. Because clearly you're just bragging. You guys know I'm chronically lonely? You know I have 0 bitches. And you dare waltz in the stream going, I met a girl. That's great. You can meet my knuckles next. Yeah, wow. Wow. Wow, insane. Yeah, I can't. Wow, I take that's a personal attack. That's honestly a personal attack. You're just trying to make me feel bad. That's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, yeah. If you want to cream it, Jira. Accidental rage bait. That was no accident. You did that on purpose. Wholesome stories from cons? Well, I do have one that's pretty wholesome. So, back in the day, I may have dabbled on the makeup side of YouTube, right? And I was at a con once, and a man came up to me going like, "Oh, by the way, I love your makeup. I followed it to work on my cosplay makeup." And his makeup, a slay. It was actually very good. Apparently, it was only his 3rd time applying it, and it was actually fairly well done for only a 3rd time, girl. My first year of makeup was a dumpster fire. So I do have a few wholesome convention stories. Yeah, yeah. I do have quite a few. I'm going to cons since 2009, so... Yeah, yeah. Wearing a cute outfit because I want to be cute. Oh, also remember that cosplay can be a little bit uncomfortable, so like, you can parse out how you want to spend your spoons, you know? Yeah, yeah. Anyway, Tongus, bitch, I wish I knew I'm going through the same thing. Corgi, I hope you explode. I hope you explode, honestly. Yeah. That's nice, Josh. You're showing off now. Some of us are single and lonely. Okay? Honestly, I really want to cosplay, like, as a Kriegsman, but I think anything, like, Astra Militarum related for 40k may get misconstrued. Thank you, Hardy! Happy 29 months! Gooby, can I have an alarm clock request? I recently started college these days. Well, oh, hope you're enjoying your classes. Sure, let me pause this. Let me turn off my audio. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do an alarm sound now, okay? Alarm sound. Chop, chop, chop! Wakey, wakey, wakey! Wake the fuck up! You're burning daylight! Wake up, Hardy! Get your ass out of bed! Wakey, wakey! Wakey! Do a backflip! Do a tumble! Do a barrel roll! Wakey! Brush your teeth! Eat your breakfast! Do some push-ups! Wakey, wakey! Eggs and bacon! Get to class! I love you. Was that good? Did you like it? Did you like it? It'll wake you up, that's for sure. Yeah! Right! Fumbled woman? Psh. I don't fumble girls. Females love me. That was cool, thank you. Anytime. Yeah. A commissar outfit? I really want to dress as an inquisitor or like a commissar, but then boom, instantaneous misconstruing. Although I do want to cosplay a Repentia because I think you can't mistake it for anything but a Repentia, you know? Yeah, yeah. Girl, you fumble more than the worst quarterback in the NFL. Oreo Cake, do you go by the name Taco by any chance? Oh, look, they're using the proper your again! Wait, this must be the same guy, because they also use the correct your. They also use the correct your. Oh my god, bless your heart. I think it's a genuine person. Oh no, I think this might be... This account is from October 24th, 2023. So either this child has had this account for a while. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah, but you... Girl, don't admit it! Girl, don't admit it! You're supposed to... You're supposed to deny it! You're not supposed to... You're not supposed to... Yup, it's... No, you have to deny... I mean, thank you for being honest, but... You're not supposed to... Girl, I got rear-ended by a dumb teenager, like a couple months ago. And a teenager comes out the car and goes, yeah, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I'm like, thank you for your honesty, but just for future notice, you're not supposed to say that. just so you know, typically you don't admit that. Thank you, though. Thanks, I appreciate it, but you're not supposed to say that. Crazy. Crazy, Dial. Crazy. Crazy. Insane. Yeah, easy. Exactly. 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 I wonder... Man, Girl, that's concerning. Like, imagine saying something mean as a child to a rando under anonymity just because you can. Like, that's like a slightly alarming trend, you know? I feel like it can only escalate, you know? I find it alarming if a little kid finds joy in doing that, you know? It's a little bit of... Am I pro-clutching too hard? Am I pro-clutching? I might be pro-clutching. But just, like, that behavior at that age is a little bit alarming. Yeah. I mean, like, all kids... Like, a lot of kids are little shithieds. I get it. But, like... It is alarming the persistence to come back again. It's kind of like... I don't know. I wonder if I pro-clutch too hard. Maybe I'm just a little bit concerned because I have nieces and nephews around that age, you know? And so, like... I don't know. It just seems a little bit... It seems a little bit alarming. Yeah. It's like... It's one thing to do some, like, trash talk when you're playing a game. Like, that's one thing. But to walk into a random person's live stream and try to, like, disrupt just seems a little bit... mean-spirited for that age, isn't it? Yeah, I'm concerned for their development, honestly. Yeah. Girl, we once had... Oh my god. So, I think I talked about membership a while back. We had a pretty bad instance where, there was one fan who one viewer who was... Not even a viewer, a child who was very obviously underage. And was kind of like... I managed to track down their other social media because they all use the same username, right? He used the same one for everything. And like, this kid could not be older than 12 or something. I kid you not, could not be older than 12. Because they took a video of themselves playing something on the iPad, and you can see the reflection from their phone recording to the black screen on the iPad. You can see it's visibly a child. And this person went on to do some pretty crazy shit to the point where I had to get staff involved and that kind of thing. And so, like, I had to get staff involved. And, so they're gone now. But just, like, at that age, that is concerning. That's a little concerning. I mean, I was a little shit. I was talking mad shit in the COD lobbies. I admit that. I was talking mad shit, but that's because I was losing and shit. You know? It was fascinating. It was very, very fascinating. Yeah. Certainly worrying behavior for someone who's that age. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, it was a COD lobby. It's a COD lobby, so at least the hatred is in one area. If there's one place to be toxic, it's a COD lobby. I understand that. So, like, understandable. But come on, it's crazy. We've all been in the COD lobbies, we've all been in the trenches, but and a random stream is kind of like concerning, you know? It is so funny because I actually very seldom bump into an ornery person in Dark Tide. I think in the... How many hours do I have in the game? Let me check. I have quite a few hours. Let me see. Let me see. Warhammer 40k Dark Tide. There it is. I've got 250 hours. I've got 250 hours in Warhammer 40k Dark Tide. And I think I've only had one game where there was someone who's kind of like talking a bit of smack. But like, that's crazy. That's crazy. When the little 4 crackheads on Atoma, no, on Tertium. when they're releasing 4 crackheads into Tertium and somehow they're better behaved than your average COD lobby. It's crazy. You know? Crazy. Do I cipher? I think the worst person you encounter is... okay, you know, I did... Okay, no, maybe I'm the toxic player! Wait! I've never encountered a toxic player because I'm the toxic player. Okay, I was mad at a hive scum. Okay? Because he kept running off ahead, triggering all the hordes, getting down 4 area codes away where we couldn't res him. And so, I was like, I typed into the chat, I was like, pre-servitor ass move. And that was toxic, not gonna lie, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. That's pretty fucking bad. Cause he got down again after he had to rush and revive him. And fight off like double the size of the horde because he activated more hordes. And I just typed in and I was like, pre-servitor ass move. I feel bad. I just lost in the text chat. Pre-servitor gameplay. Maybe I'm the toxic one. Chat, would you love me if I was a toxic gamer girl? Chat, do you love me even though I call randos pre-servitors? Do you still love me anyways? Right, chat? You still love me, right? Even if I call people pre-servitors. Yes, yay! I appeared to me and man versus machine. The same thing happened the other week. Guy kept going in and yelled at me. I wasn't healing him, respecting him. Eventually, he left. Girl, back when I was deep in the Mabo Wabo sauce, and like they'd be like way behind enemy lines, trying to dive on like their backline healers, and being confused as to why I can't heal them from 4 area codes away. Crazy. Mabo Wabo! Yeah, Mabo Wabo! You know? Whips. Rico, you're just like me! Was it Iron Fist? No, worse, Hawkeye. Worse. At least Iron Fists have a self-heal, so they don't tend to go that crazy if you don't heal them. But Hawkeye. It was a Hawkeye. Diving in the back line. Gets killed. Yells in chat, why didn't you heal? I'm like, brother, I am currently 5 clicks away. Yeah, crazy dial. Yeah. You got me Mabo Wabo. Okay, I was being okay, mind you, that same game I got solo ulted 5 times. Okay, I have the right to get mad. Listen, I can't play Mabo Wabo with Aiadmirers because I get solo ulted. My ops are in this game with me. Okay? My ops are in this lobby. Listen, all of y'all are ops. Y'all are all ops. I don't trust any of y'all. Okay, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Listen. Like, Spooderman? Like, every Spider-Man's either an absolute, like, deeply unemployed. So, Spider-Man, I noticed him to be either unemployed or very bad at the game. And so, like, unemployed levels of good. Or just, I picked up this character just now, you know? And so, And so you know, I've only ever met like aggressively unemployed Spider-Mans or Spider-Mans who just installed the game 5 minutes ago, you know? Yeah, I've never met like a just okay Spider-Man, okay? I've never met just an alright one. They're either like aggressively unemployed or they are very employed, you know? Yeah. Crazy dial, crazy. Bleh. You know what? I think that's 3 accounts from the same person I've banned now. I hope they get help. That's not healthy. I hope they get help. That can't be help. That can't be good for you. Maybe I'm just really used to having such a well-behaved chat that whenever you get ornery, like whenever you get kids in here, it becomes... Okay, not only is my chat well-behaved, they're also all adults. Like, the average age of an Aiadmirer is late 20s, early 30s. Okay? And so, when when a teeny bopper rolls in and acts ornery, it just sticks out way more because they're complete opposite, you know? Yeah. I hope they do something about that, because that can't be healthy. That's concerning. Yeah. Benefiting just to be a hater who gets mocked for ineffectiveness certainly is a choice. I just have concern. I'm just a little worried about them. That can't be healthy. Yeah. Yeah, it's like nah, that's wild. Yeah, insane. Sounds corgi. I know your joints hurt too. We act like Burby. You might kill Burbies. Yeah. You're probably far too... Yeah, you're probably right, Sully. Oh, good night, Phantom. It's okay, Cypher. Oh, geriatric people are also welcome. Yeah, girl, you're on your... Clearly you have a device connected to the internet. Like, watch a documentary, play some games, you know? Yeah. I think a lot of youngins are, like, desperate for any kind of interaction, even if it's negative, so that's a little unfortunate. You know? Yeah. A little does that kid know that the only real way to fuck with I is by being a genuine fan. They can say all kinds of shit. Well, that's because we're on the same level at that point, you know? We're on the same, like, wavelength, understanding, you know? Yeah. I should start charging people for hate messages, you know? If you're gonna be... I should start charging the kids to show up. Yes, you can be a child in my chat only if you pay the low flat rate fee of $69,420, you know? Yeah. What should I do for my midlife crisis? Motorcycle. Either motorcycle, because that's what my boss did. Motorcycle... or... Imperial Night. What? Silence, Brando! Sending hate to... No, Aiadmirers are only allowed to send love supas. Yeah. Supas of love. That's the only ones you're allowed to send? Yeah. Yeah. Her whisper is the Lucifer. I know the choreo for Lucifer. Girl. Ito. Shut up, Blinken! Oh, have fun, noob! Mwah! Yeah. You know, she's trying to monetize being called a slur. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, the Baneblade. I'm picking up on Friday. There was a delay in the shipment. Yeah, because the game store called me because I was gonna swing by on Monday because I work from home that day, and they called me first because I called them initially on Sunday to confirm, and they're like, oh, it's not here yet, but it might be here tomorrow. I'm like, okay. They called me back on Monday saying there's a delay in the shipment, but they actually... I love local game stores. This game store treats me so good. They shaved off 10%. They feel bad for making me wait because I explicitly told them I was in no rush, but they felt bad that it got delayed twice now. And so, because apparently there was like shipment issues with like a bunch of stuff they ordered, and so they shaved up 10% for me to apologize for the wait. And I was like, oh, y'all don't have to do that. And they're like, oh no, you know you always buy our biggest figures and all that, our biggest miniatures, and you're always hanging around the shop, so like it's the least we can do for you. I'm like, aw, how sweet. Always support your local game store, always. Yeah. Song by Joy. Yeah. Cypher, I love the trend of naming like miniatures just like Ted from accounting, you know? Actually, my game store is doing really good. They actually expanded recently. Yeah, they moved to a much larger building. It's a little further out now, but it's still worth going. Yeah. And so they actually had a really small storefront, but then I think last year they moved to a much larger, like a 2-story, like really open space kind of setup. It's really fancy in there too. Yeah. They even kind of decorated kind of gothy, grim darky on the inside. It's really cool. When's Bane-bladed? Girl, how the fuck will I fit an Imperial Knight under my hand cam? How'd I do that? It's gonna be much too large. Does Gooby Cans look... Wait, do I look like a building to you? What the hell, brother? Yeah, they got us some info. I mean, to be fair, I got Fulgrim, I got Morty, I got started on all of my sister's sets. I've purchased Krieg, I've purchased Lehman Russ, I've purchased I buy a lot of large figures with them. And I bought the Exorcist and all that stuff. I bought my Dreadnought. And so they kind of realize now. Like, she's deep in the sauce. Yeah. Does Gulby Suicide tax right? No! Technically, my miniatures are business expenses. Yeah. 250 crude hounds wet? I don't know if I got space for that one, dear. I don't know. Ridiculous. My smaller local game store used to go competitive and Magic the Gathering closed. Aww, that's a shame. I think the one I've been going to has been around since like the mid-2010s. So it's going on pretty good. Apparently, the owner passed away some time ago, so they have like on his anniversary of his passing, they have like a store-wide sale. My Chippy, my homemade Chippy. How's it feel to be on that side, Burbies? No homemade Chippy for you. Only for Gooby. Behold the crunch. That's right, oh yeah, Lee, I'm bullying you now. No Chippy. None for you. What if I do a full body cam? I'm cosplaying as a Kriegsman, so you can't see my face. Wait, no, don't go. Oh yeah, I'll cry. I'll cry. You're not allowed to leave. Crunch. What's a full body cosplay if not a comically large glove? Master hand? Crazy hand? Yeah, super good crunchy. Healing word? Okay. I'm gonna cast healing word, okay? Are you ready for my healing words? Get well soon! Did you like it? Yeah. Here, you accept my healing words and feel healed. Healed! I'm hitting you with beams of healing. Boobies! It's so funny because, like, I struggle to make eye contact with people. Yeah, and one of my... It's Machan. I just call her out. I'm gonna burp. Like... So, it was Machan. We were hanging out. And I know that I struggle with eye contact. And we were talking and she wasn't looking at my eyes. She was looking like a little lower, like at my chest area. And I was like, you know, girl, like, have you talked to your therapist about the eye contact thing? Because not to imply anything, but I got my diagnosis, and one of the tells was my eye contact issues. And she was like, nah, I'm just looking at your boobs. And I was like, okay. I appreciate the honesty. Nah, I'm just looking at your boobs. Like, okay. Alright. Cool. Yeah, sure. Cool. That's cool too. That's fine. That works. That works too. Like, okay. You know, I was, oh, okay. I felt like, oh, a fellow struggler for eye contact. No. Nah. She's honest. I appreciate it. Can we do that? Should we tell you first? Maybe. Mayhaps. Ugh. My tongue kind of hurts though. The chippy is a little salty, and I burned my tongue this morning. Yeah. Is she straight or she's straight? Not really. I don't know, it's my business to tell, but she did... Her waifu list does contain several JoJo characters. Female JoJo characters. And as far as I know... she's also, like... she's, also super into, to BL as well. Not as into me as I am, but it's somewhat into it. Yeah. They're nice, but thank you. Thank you. I grew them myself. Thank you. Exactly. Yes, silly. True. Yeah. And sometimes, and like, yeah. You know, sometimes your eyes just rest upon a pair of breasts. You know, if you're not supposed to look at boobies, why are they so pleasant to look at then, huh? Checkmate, atheists. If booba are not meant to be looked at, then why are they so pleasant to look at? Duh. Obvious. You've been defeated by facts and logic. You've been defeated. Yeah. I didn't tell you who the boobs are attached to, just boobs in general. Boobs can be anywhere if you look hard enough. Boobs are everywhere if you look hard enough. Okay? Yeah. And so... Sometimes it's booby. If Aya isn't beautiful, then why my weenie go? Huh? Why is your weenie doing... Okay. Oh, you're going to D-Club? You're going to D-Club without me? I know, the best part about being a booby haver, if I want to see boobs, I just look down. It's the best. You know? Also, here's a thing where, when you're an office lady, I tend to look down at my keyboard when I type. You have to realize after a while that if you're a titty haver and also an office lady, your boobs are just kind of perpetually in your peripherals. Because you're always slightly gazing down to look at the keyboard to type and stuff like that. And it's just gonna be in your peripherals. You know? The boobs are just right there. You know? Yeah. You know? And so I like having my boobies, because whenever I feel like looking at boobs, I just look down and oh yay! Yippee! No, Ma-chan once told me that I'm the kind of girl who kind of girl that if I get to see boobs, my default response is yippee! And she's right. Yippee! Yeah. You know? Just saying. We know each other too well. We need to spend some time apart. Ma-chan and I are becoming the same person. Yeah. You seem like you pump your fist in the air and then clap. Okay, I'm not that southern dad-ish, okay? No. No. That's a problem with and what's the problem with that? Boobs make me say yippee too. Boob is wonderful. I have not I just love boob. Booby. If women are evil, why are they soft and smell good and have cute boobs? Yeah, no. Okay, so I go to the bathhouse. So the bathhouse are separated between wee-wee havers and coochie havers. And the thing is, so me and Ma-chan and high school bestie were in the same like the hot tub together. And like the thing is, they don't tell you this anywhere, but when you sit in a hot tub, if they're not restrained, they just float. They just go like lava lamps. They just start floating around like ma'ams. Do you mind? That was one time me and Ma-chan and high school bestie are sitting in the hot tub chit-chatting, and my breasts are up to like are just saying hello. They're saying hi. And so Ma-chan just comes over, can you put this away? And then she just puts her hands and just sinks them back underwater. She's like, ma'am, can you just and just sinks them back underwater. she submerges them back down. Ble. Yeah, exactly. Plus, because there's jets in the water, so like the water is kind of churning, so the boobs kind of just bounce around. Yeah. She's like, can you here? My GF sends the videos. You just want to brag they have a GF, huh? Wow. Wow, bragging now, are we? Wow. Wow. Literally just boasting in front of me. I can't believe this. You literally hate me. Some of us are lonely, no one. What if I'm just lonely as hell? What the hell? Wonder... Why? No braggy. Gooby's lonely, okay? Gooby lonely. I am now opening... I'm now opening my maiden application. Are you a lady or a lad who wants to court AiaAmare? Pay a very small application fee, which includes a sample of your blood, and submit it now to get a chance to win my hand in a joust. Yeah. Get my motherfucking way! Okay, yeah. You just gotta sign up, and then you may enter in a competition to win my hand via a joust. And make sure, and you must kiss my hand as well. All of you must kiss my hand, cause I like it. Oh, thank you for 32 months. Like this? What? Thank you. Welcome back. Oi. Mwah, mwah. Mwah. Can I use my Baneblade funding as it? Yes, you can. Now don't say anything else. I'm cutting you off, BJ. I've cut you off for the week, okay? Or else Goob gets mad. When Gooby gets mad, Gooby shoots a laser out of her titties. Deza, I don't want to hear that from the invoice dodger. Shut up. Okay. Okay? This wants us to be that night she paid that one time rent for. Yeah. He loves me! He really does! Okay, listen. The knight really does love... He kissed my hand. He has to love me for real. And so one day, I'll meet that knight again and shoot my shot. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, what we had is real. What we had is real. No, I didn't. I tipped him, okay? It's not the same as getting paid. It's called being tipped. Okay? It's not the same. So he did it because he likes me. Therefore, we're gonna get married. Yeah. Oh, good night, Cyber. Mwah! Mwah! Night-night. Rest well. Night-night. He's the acting of the patron. A patron, like in D&D, to be like his liege lord and god. That'd be kind of crazy. That's crazy. And I'm a VTuber. But being a VTuber has its perks. I'll never age. If you date a VTuber, your VTuber lover will never age. And also, might know how OBS works. And, might shower semi-frequently. And... yeah! Yeah! Yeah, you know? Shut up! Silence, Corgi! Silence! Yo. With or without shower? With the shower orange, obviously. If I realized that my future lover would have to be okay with the plushies. They'd have to be okay with Min Min. My future lover would have to like be okay with Min Min. Yeah. You know? That's a non-negotiable. I don't sleep good unless I cuddle Min Min. And so my future lover is gonna just have to be okay with that, okay? If not, then too bad. Too bad. I guess we're sleeping separately then. Yeah. If I don't sleep with plushies, I don't sleep good. Yeah. You get the floor. If you're not okay with the presence of Min Min, you get the floor. Yeah. Okay? Or even... my future lover also has plushies. And we can share. Yeah, they ain't have no space on the bed for us. But that's fine. Yeah. If you're doing the deed. So, would you make Min Min look away? I... never thought about that. I never thought about that. I don't think... well, when you pull down my pants, you're gonna realize quickly I got a Desert Eagle. You take my pants off, you get shot. Okay? So it would simply not happen. Yeah. It would simply not happen. Yeah, I never thought of it. I never thought of it. Wait, don't people, like, frick and, like... I have a question. When you do the frick, do you sleep in the same bed? Because surely you sweat and, like, fluids and stuff like that. So, surely you don't sleep in the same bed, right? So, if you don't have a second bed, where does the frick happen? Ew! They do? Ew! Gross! People do that? Yucky! I hate sleeping on towels. I have to sleep on a towel when I'm experiencing the blood moon. Just in case. And I don't like it. It's uncomfortable. That's yucky. That yucky. I don't think I like that. You take a shower after? You don't sleep... Crazy dial. Anyways. Cause not gonna lie, when I read my BL and they do the frick, it's often not in the bed they sleep on, you know? Actually, no, the ones okay, I have seen a couple where they just changed the sheets or like they laid something. Okay, no, I think I have seen that. Okay. Okay, interesting. Huh. Anyways. Huh. Interesting. Lots of logistics in this. Yeah. A frick bed on standby? People have that? Do you buy a new bed for the frick? Eh? Oh, Clarky, I agree because I have certain kinds of medications that make me not feel the dark urge. So, yeah. Crazy. Crazy. Huh. Okay. Huh. Anyways. Well, I finished eating, Robin. I finished munching. I had the big munch. The big munch. It was yummy. My belly is happy. My belly is satisfied. Yeah. My tummy happy. I ate the perfect amount. I don't like eating too much because I like the feeling of being overly full, you know, like being stuffed. I don't like it. Yeah. I don't like the feeling in your tummy you get when you eat too much and you're kind of like sore afterwards. I don't like it. Yeah. Yeah, someone get the Dark Souls that gooby fed. Gooby fed and watered. You know? Yeah, but I don't like eating too much. It hurts my tummy. Yeah. I like Italian food. I just like it in smaller volumes. Yeah. Gooby is full. Pleasantly full. Yeah. Gooby satiated. If I overeat, I feel really sluggish afterwards. I like to eat like just enough to keep me full and sated, you know? Yeah. I had kratom for lunch. I didn't eat dinner. Girl, I'm still so sad. I left my leftover lunch on my desk yesterday when I got home from work. Le. Cynthina? Cynthia's a pretty name. Cythina. Pretty. I should have coffee after a big meal. Not really. Coffee's a morning thing for me. Yeah. Also, like, yeah, I drink coffee is half utility, half flavor. Yeah, for me personally. I said because I hate not finishing my plate. No, girl, same. Girl, Brenda, we have the Southerner connection. We have the fellow Southern upbringing. We were raised. Actually, I think Americans in general were taught to lick their plate clean. Basically, not a single. Like, if there's sauce, you gotta sop it up. If there's a green, you gotta munch it up. If there's a single noodle, you gotta slurp it up. And so, I think I would get frequent stomach aches because I would overeat as a kid. But upon going to college where I can control all my portions, I had a very good time, a very simple time, just eating a little bit less. And it was a lot nicer. Yeah. I think in a lot of cultures, they teach you not to do that. But, like, I was certainly told not to leave a single crumb behind because it's a waste. And so, yeah. Yeah. And so, now I have smaller I like eating little portions, but frequent, you know? It just sits in my tummy better. Yeah. It just sits in your tummy better. It doesn't make you... It doesn't, It's like... I forgot what I was talking about. Hi, burpees. Whenever I made my mom mad, like if I didn't finish my plate, my mom would point to her C-section scar and go, "This is your fault." Hi, Fish! Thank you for the raid! Hi, hi! Thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Welcome on in, raiders. I finished eating already. I finished my meal and it was delicious. Thank you for the gifted Pinkerton. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. And you see, now I just make small portions for myself. Yeah. Welcome on in, Ryu guards. Welcome. Why do you hide, Pinkerton? Huh? Why are you running? Why are you running? What are you so afraid of? I also... Oh my god, my moderator now knows the meme. It's like I showed her the, if you have time... If you have time to watch a streamer, then you have time to send $5. And then cut to her crash out, where she was like, it's like, the aliens won't talk to us. Our planet is dying. The animals are leaving. And then the thing is, it's so funny because I remember seeing that clip and going, where are they running to? Ma-chan had the exact same reaction when she said, the animals are leaving. She pauses the video and goes, where are they running to? Where are they leaving to then? If the animals are leaving, where are they going? She had the exact same response. It was so funny. It was so funny. I tell you guys about your Sans cosplayer. Shut up! But anyway, do we need anyone else? But do you need any? But we have each other! What was the point of that whole spiel, by the way? I never understood that. Is it because she got flamed for, like, pressing her chat or something? I don't know. Surely to Jumanji? Or like the warp or something. They're becoming warp horses. You know what I really want? I want those cool horses that the mechanics make. Like the biomechanical horses. Yeah, those are cool. Just to engagement farm? Damn. Rage baiting. I mean, it worked. Because I'm talking about it still. Yeah. Yeah, imagine it's a Jumanji game, but it's a Warhammer. It's a Warhammer. Imagine you get sucked into like a Warhammer game and you instantaneously explode from a Tau railgun shot. You know? In the same dimension grandma cookies come from? Oh, like in Cookie Clicker? Yeah. What if you got Horse Girls instead? I never got into Uma Musume. It just didn't click with me for some reason. Yeah. I love whimsical. I love silly, but never clicked with me. I don't know why. I think the whole novelty of their horses kind of wore off kind of fast because I feel like I have like ADHD brain where it's like, okay, it's horse and I need something fresh. What other absurdist theme do you have for me, you know? Yeah. And so like that's why I like Warhammer because it's absurd upon absurd upon absurd upon absurd. And I think Uma Musume, it's one absurdity. It's just the fact that they're horses. You know? Yeah. Yeah, you know? And so, like, yeah. And it's like, New Carnival is funny to me because it is so unapologetically stupid at times. It's just goofy as fuck. Because as far as I'm concerned, like, not to spoil the lore of New Carnival, at least the opening. So basically, the main character, Aiden, is basically, he works at a company, and they make toys of the Frick. The Frick toys, right? And eventually he gets, like, a request for a custom Frick toy, but using a very specialized gemstone. He touches the gemstone meant for the Frick toy. Then he gets isekai'd. And it's so fucking stupid. It is so stupid. And it is so funny because it just keeps getting more and more absurd. Because he meets people with these gems embedded in their body. And it's like, oh no, your essence, your energy is all out of whack. There's only one way to solve this. Zip! You know? It's so stupid. Like, it's fully aware that it's not serious whatsoever. It doesn't pretend to be anything deeper than like, hey, wouldn't it be so funny if this happened? So like, I don't know, it's fun. I like it. It just progressively gets sillier and sillier and sillier. Yeah, exactly. I kind of like the fact that it takes itself not seriously whatsoever. It's kind of funny like that. Girl, have you seen the ads for it? There's this one ad. Okay, Aerolabs. I don't know which intern this was. I don't know which intern made this ad, but please hire them forever and give them $1 million. This is one ad of the character Quincy, and it's like a picture of him kind of sweaty and kind of alluring, and then the caption, like the text goes, "Yeah, men like manly stuff, like other men." It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's like, what are y'all smoking over there? I love it. I love it. It's so stupid. Yeah, men like manly stuff, like other men. I'm like, shit, you're right. It is the funniest shit. Oh my god, it's so funny. It's so funny. What are you talking about before that? Hi. Wait, my mom texted me. How was dinner? It was yummy. Thank you, Mama. I texted my mom. I told her I liked the food. But thank God my mom's such a good cook. Yeah, Mama Amare cooks really well. She texted back, anything for you, baby. I love you. Thank you, Mom. How's it feel to be on that side? You'll never get a chance to eat Mama's delicious cooking. Yeah, Mama Amare's cooking is for me only. How's it feel to be on that side, dorks? Tell Mama we love her too. Chat says the food looks good. Yeah. That's because you don't feed us. Too bad. Too bad. Time to marry eyes can have Mama Amare-in-law cooking. Nothing more attractive than a woman who knows how to cook. There's a saying that the quickest way to get to the man's heart is through his stomach. Yeah! The quickest way to get... You know, there's this one, fatality in Mortal Kombat. I forgot who it was. I think it was... No. Which character was it? But there's a fatality where they slash the stomach open. And then they reach into the stomach cavity and reach up towards the heart and yank it out of their body. Was it Reptile? It might have been Reptile. Yeah. But there's like this one fatality where they slash the tummy open, then they jam their hand and then curve it upwards, grab their heart, yank it out through their stomach. That is the fastest way to someone's heart. Yes. Yeah. You know? Yeah, who was it Reptile? Was it someone else? It wasn't Melina. Melinas are all like biting related. Yeah. Yeah, was it? I forgot which character it was. Yeah. I forgot. Of course. Shut up! I'm a skilly, shut up. I'm a lich and my heart is my You're what? No, you're a dork and you keep your heart on your Discord account. Yes. Yeah. Phylactery. Phylactery. I'm gonna burp. His pterodactyl, his petunia. Yeah. Imagine a Discord mod glitch. I ran a D&D game just like that. Yeah. Literally that. Literally that. Literally that. It's literally that. I had a D&D game a little while back. Oh yeah. The pituitary gland. Oh my god, that's a deep cut. I sent out a bat signal in the Nijisanji server for players for an upcoming D&D game. I'm thinking like maybe early August, late September. And we got takers. We've got one returning player who hasn't played a game since 2013. No, 2023. Okay. We've got another player who was semi-recent, I think last year. And then one who played last year as well. So they're all returning players. Let me double check. Let me see. Let me check. I don't know. Has he played D&D with me before? He has, yes. Okay, it was a year ago. Yeah, so they're all returning players who are not super experienced. Any outside guests? Yes. There's a reason why I only sent the bad signal for 3 players. But the outside guests we're still confirming. Just scheduling right now. But yes, we're having 1 outside guest, then 3 repeats, but they've only ever played 1 game with me before. And one of them hasn't played with me since... Here's the actual VOD. 3 years ago, 2023. Yeah. 1 player has not played D&D since 2023. And, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think, late September, early October. Yeah. Somewhere along those lines, methinks. Like, either next month or the month after that. Yeah. So, that's what the game plan's looking like. Yeah. Please look forward to it. Yeah. Time to check the playlist. I'll not confirm anything right now. I'm just letting you know that they confirmed that they're interested. We're just gonna have to work out, like, timing now. Any theme for this one-shot? Villains. And I'm gonna pull my old box of cards of fun player events for them. Because I think villainy is really fun and really interesting to watch. And so, I'm dipping into the old DM's archive. Will you be there? No, I will not be there. I will have, my manager DMing for me. Yes. Tony the Mirror. I initially had Doppio slated to be in there for only a few minutes. He was not there for a few minutes. I time my games, like, I softly time them based on how long I think they'll get past a certain area. I thought that for the game, what was it again? Which game was it? It was... Yeah, for sneaking spells with Weewa, Calyx, Sable, Vox. I thought they would just take less than like 15 minutes to get past the first door, because it wasn't even locked. That was the gag, that was the joke. It wasn't even locked because people above is like, you know, mentally deteriorating. They took 45 minutes! They took almost a freaking hour! It wasn't even locked! It took them an hour! It took them almost an hour to get past checks, notes, and unlocked door. They were just lollygagging. They were fighting each other for so long. It was so stupid. Bitch, it wasn't even locked. That was the gag. Like, the joke was the fact that it wasn't locked, and they took forever anyways. You cannot make this shit up. Crazy. And then I had Doppio slated to only be there for like 5 minutes. It was more like 20. That's what happens when you're the dungeon master. But DMing is fun. I also like playing God, so that's nice too. Yeah. Exactly. The door always the door's at the house. The house always wins, you know? Yeah, cannot make this shit up. Ridiculous. Yeah, ridiculous. I have a tangle in my hair. My hair's been getting so long, it actually starts to tangle now. I used to not have this issue. Yeah, just D&D things. Precisely. Oh, yeah. My niece is gonna come over this weekend to pick up my Hatsune Miku cosplay. She wants to dress as Hatsune Miku for Halloween. And so, I've been slowly, temporarily ticking in my cosplay so it fits her better. So, yeah. I just need to wash the wig. Does Dope even know the insta? I don't think he did, honestly. I think he was making shit up on the fly. Which is funny. Which I'm down for. Yeah. Yes, no one. Precisely. Yeah, it's so fascinating to see young girls, like, getting into Miku. Yeah. Have you any seen your Aya merch? No. I have not shown it to them. I hide it when they're in the house. Yeah. I do hide it so they don't ask any questions. Because they know what streamers are, generally. They did see my setup once, and like, oh, wow. Fancy microphones, look what streamers have. And I was like, I hid all of my Aya merch so they don't ask any, because they are young enough to be able to figure it out. They are with it, with the technology. And so, but they did like, oh, like Auntie Aya, that's a really fancy microphone. It's the one that streamers use. I'm like, yeah. I just, Auntie just really loves playing video games, you know? Yeah, like Auntie Aya really likes video games, and so Auntie bought a really nice microphone. They're like, oh, that makes sense. So, yeah. Yeah. Watch they find out Auntie has a smoke bomb then. I mean, I only ever throw smoke bombs at Aiadmirers. Yeah. Yeah, I have an SM7B, yes. I have the streamer mic TM. But I got on sale because the SM7B is super expensive. It's like super duper expensive. And so I got the I got on sale. Yeah. I think I got I think it's a $500 mic. I think I got it for like 300 something because it was on Black Friday. So I got a really good deal on it. So yeah, I'm happy with it. I like my mic setup. I think it's quite nice. Yeah. My entire setup is not that expensive. I paid $500 for the Goggler. Let me count it up. Hold on. Let me see. Calculator. So 500. Oops. 500 plus 300 for my mic plus around 3,000. Oopsies. 500 plus 300 plus my PC's around 3,000. 1, 2, 3. Plus my keyboard was $70. Let me see. My mouse was, I think, 40. Plus my monitors were on sale. I think I paid 300 total for my monitors. Plus, yeah, I think that's it. My entire setup on a corporate level costs me around 4,200. Around. Yeah. And so, ooh, that's interesting, Cypher. Guess what, Aya? Chicken butt! Chicken butt, right? Chicken butt! I'm a grown ass woman. And if someone says, Aya, check what? Chicken butt. I say chicken butt. Yeah, evading the government? Well, God forbid a girl gets a little freaky with the games, you know? Aya's a cute. No, Aya looks like chicken butt. You know what? God forbid a girl talks about chicken butt. Guess what? It's the response. That's how you're supposed to do it. Obama. Gooby cute. Shut up. Silence. Silence. Oh, Mama Mari says hi, by the way. I forgot to tell you. She texted me a little bit ago. She says hi. I'm gonna show her chat later, okay? When stream ends, I'll show her the chat logs. And yeah, I'm gonna show all the parts where you're complimenting her cooking. Yeah. What do those cute what? Mama Mari, no! No! She wants for not. Okay, she's fine. Obamna. Obamana? Obamana. Obamana. Yeah, hi, Mom. Thank you for dinner. Thank you. Yeah, Mom's a great cook. Honestly, I do have friends whose parents are not the best cooks. And, like, it is a luxury to have a mom who cooks really well. Yeah. Hi, Mom. Hey, that's not your mom. Excuse you. Well, I trying to kidnap my mom? That is so fucked up. That is so messed up. Trying to kidnap my freaking mom? Wow. That is my that's my parent. That's kidnapping, that's illegal. Your babies are insane and crazy. Yeah? I've been new. She could be our mom. No, thank you. Grandmother? Technically, she could. And my mom is desperate. My mom's getting low-key desperate for me to get married. Because my mom bumped into a gentleman at the pharmacy the other week, and was like, "Oh, Aya, I bumped into this boy. He's Vietnamese too. He greeted me in Vietnamese. He's 6 foot tall, so beefy, and he a chemical engineer. I didn't see a ring on his hand. He must be single." I was like, "Mom, if he's 6 foot tall and built like a god with a mechanical engineering degree, like a chemical engineering degree, he's taken." Like, Mom will now constantly bring up random people that she thinks are good prospects. Like, "Oh, honey, you know, I heard from a friend of a friend that one of her sons is becoming a doctor. He's single." I'm like, "That's cool." Cool. Now what? What? Thank you, Play Joy. Thank you. Love you lots and lots, Aya. You can have my hand if you... What? Yeah! Only if you arrive on horseback, on a unicorn, on a rainbow, with armor and an AK-47. You know? Yeah. I like the idea of knights with machine guns. Yeah. And so my mom keeps dropping subtle hints. Like, "Oh yeah, I heard from so-and-so that their son is single." I'm like, "What are you telling me this for? Why do I have to know this, Mom?" And she was like, "Oh, just good to know." I was like, "You're implying something. I know you're implying something." Yeah. Now she just recommends guys. Uma cosplayer back up. The poor cosplayer, you're hurting then. Parry this, you feel the casual unloads an entire mag. You know, arrive in a tank. Okay, no. I want a tank, but the cannon is painted to look like a unicorn horn. Because technically, tanks are unicorns, but louder. Yeah, tanks are just unicorns, but loud. And so it works out that way, right? Yeah, that's basically what it is. Yeah, that's basically what it is. They are. They absolutely are. They completely are, actually. Okay. Yeah. like tanks are unicorns but wide. Yeah, wide and loud. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Yeah. Now, Silent Hunter! Okay, but if you're like a knight in full armor, then maybe. In a tank, yeah. The cavalry refers to soldiers who fight on horseback in modern armored vehicles. Girl, you know... Not to give away how yee ha deep fried type shit I am, we literally have like, police on horseback here. Unironic police on horseback, we have those. Yeah. Horse and tanks are equal. So they are unicorns! Yeah. Exactly. Here's how you can court me, okay? So you roll up in either a unicorn, a cool Shadowfax himself, or a tank, or something, you know? On a dragon! And then you have to be wearing full plate armor. This is a non-negotiable. You're wielding a Zweihander, Claymore, a chain sword, an eviscerator, a bolter, a long las, or a chancla. Okay? Then you must be blasting Powerwolf or Twisted Wonderland. Either one's fine. And then you have to drop on one knee. No! You throw pebbles at my window. I don't hear because I'm hard of hearing. You wait because you're patient until I finally notice you. I notice you. I go, hark! Who goes there? And you go, 'tis I, your suitor. I bring you gifts. And then from a storage compartment in your ride, you bring forth a bucket of Jollibee's chicken. And I go, wow! And then you court me. You bring me a bouquet of roses and a bouquet of chicken nuggets with sweet and sour sauce and ranch. And then you get on one knee and you're like, my lady, may please take you to Ren Fair. Then I'm like, okay. And then you roll up. Then we roll to the Ren Fair, and then you propose to me at the Ren Fair. Yeah. Yeah. I'm afraid not, my girl. Yeah, and so that is how you should do it. If you don't do it like that, then quite frankly, what is the point? You know? Yeah. Yeah, then pray tell. Pray tell what is the point? Pray tell what is the point? Are you finishing about the Ren Fair night again? No. No. No, I'm not. Sunny Noodle, where were you during the 2008 financial crisis? Just a soft question. Where were you during the 2008 financial crisis? BJ, thank you for the shupa. Reminds me of this old video of a BTR-70, old Soviet armored car, 8x8. I'm driving fast. All you hear is a Sabaton blasting as drives by. That's very fitting. That's very fitting. Yeah, I feel like Sabaton is. I mean, to be fair, I listen to Sabaton when I LARP, so like, I have wired headphones and I have it like trailing up under my shirt, and so like I'll listen to Sabaton, like Bismarck or something. Yeah, I'll listen to like Sabaton's Bismarck while I run into battle. Is it the kid again? I don't know. I opened up their profile, and it seems like a proper... It's a Viet! This person's a Viet. Sunny Noodle is a Viet. He gay? Me? What gives you that? Do not look at any of my date night gameplay. Do not look at any of my esoteric ebb gameplay. Don't look at any of my Baldur's Gate 3 gameplay. I checked this person's profile. There's a Vietnamese music play. It's a Viet. It's a Viet. Em làm gay vậy? Nói gì vậy? He gay, yeah, and? Gay? Cái này cái gì vậy? Em nói gì vậy? The fuck is this? I'm going through your playlist. Okay, Vietnamese playlist. Becoming... Bro has a playlist for main character music. I know this guy makes TikTok edits. This person absolutely makes TikTok edits, not gonna lie. No lyrics, bro.
A song with no lyrics means instrumental. Just put an instrument, bro. Bro. Bruh. Bruh. It's a Viet. It's a Viet. Here. Jet. Here. Anyways. Anyways, huh? Alright. Actually, who's in your Viet? Who's in your? I'm gonna judge you. Who's in your Viet playlist? Girl! Girl, half your Viet playlist isn't even available. Bro. Bro, half your girl, you're... Of your 6 songs in your Vietnamese playlist, 4 songs are hidden, dude. Update the playlist. It's missing... Like a majority of your playlist's gone, dude. Like... Do something about it. It's just sitting there, like, all by its lonesome. Do something, dude. Damn. Oh, he has it regional? Is that why? Oh, a true Viet. A true Viet. Crazy dial. Crazy dial. Insane. Like, insane. Utterly insane. The Viets are wilding out. The Viets are wilding out. Crazy dial. Eyes already dead. Listen, I just think that... I think they need to know my power, you know? I have the ability to browse your channels and also browse your entire comment history. For example, let's look at BJ's comment history. Let's see. Okay, so during Blasphemous, BJ sent 2 Costco hot dogs in a row. And then during Aiadmirers Day, BJ sent a pink super flashbang. Okay? And then, oh, the last time we played Blasphemous, BJ had to leave to go back to work because BJ was doing the thing where he was watching me at work again. Yeah. And then during the stream where we talk about stuff we were passionate about, he dropped a smoke bomb and tried to spoil Ma-chan. During oh yeah, he also akka'd a smoke bomb last week, which is unacceptable. And so yeah, I can view your entire channel history, so yeah. Do me. You have a girlfriend, Josh. I can't. You have a girlfriend. Yeah. She's talking our comments now. No. It's publicly available information. Yeah. You wanna try? I did spell lunch. No. I destroyed it. Yeah. I stopped it with my brain. Yeah. Hey God, please leave my eyes. Oh, Majura, let me see. Majura took me on a date first. Let me see. Let's see no one's chat history. Dun 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 dun. Let me see here. So during my 4th stream anniversary, to quote no one, Gooby. Let me read some of your comments out of context. My hatred towards insurance is only matched by my hatred to scam calls. What if I want to cry? Dang. Try to fall asleep, I get immediately vine boomed. OMG, it's Aya's hater. Let me see. You should play Dino Blade, and then I did. Men raised by seals. No context, 0 context. Men raised by seals. I think we're talking about the video of the guy, like the video, like men raised by fathers, men raised by mothers, men raised by flies, and the guy rubbing his hands together. Let me see hunters. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna read your chat history with no context. I'm safe. I'm not American. Support your Oshi. To the freezer with thee. Never mind, I forgot about the Krieg lasgun. And then Hunter did parenthesis, period, parenthesis to mimic a boob, and put an Aiadmire between two boobs. Pissy kissy. You need to leave! That's what you get for not believing the flush messiah. Yeah. There we go. It would be really funny to have a stream where you try to guess the context behind these chats. But there's no way for me to confirm what it is because I can't find the history. The what? Nothing. Hi, Baron. Nothing. Hey, Baron, I hope you shit yourself, by the way. I'm starting the bullying early. I hope you're constipated. Yeah. I hope you have constipation, and then on top of that, I hope you have diarrhea. At the same time, I hope your favorite restaurant tweaks the recipe to your favorite dish and it's significantly worse. The fuck did I do? I don't know. But I hope you step on a metal D4. Yeah. Oh, I will, Madra. Mwah! Yeah, how did the cons go back? Pretty? I think a year, Yeah, a year. I don't think they archive your very first con. I think they just archived from like a year ago maximum. Yeah. Yeah, so frick you, Baron. I'm gonna burp. Yeah. But that did happen to the garlic shrimp in my barbecue sauce and it upset me. Good. Good. Can she... Machan CDs? She can! Can she make a random quiz and guess who said stuff out of context? That is a pretty fun idea. Yeah. Please don't wish that upon me. Food is one of the things that bring me joy. Not gonna lie. I recently had, like, momos with, like, this mint sauce. I think it's some kind of chutney. It was so good. It was so good. You're crazy. Well, I came at the wrong time. Literally how? It's not like I'm talking about the apocalypse. What am I saying that is so bad? Anyways, I hope you shit yourself. I hope a knight shows up to your door, offers you flowers, and takes off their helmet to relieve Karlak in the UK. Kia. Kia. For me? Yeah, I love Nepalese food.
Oh,
Josh, thank you for the shupa. That's the idea. Guess the AiaAmare based on the out of context message. Just pick chat history without telling us and we can guess. Oh, that would be kind of funny though. I'm just worried it'll devolve into a popularity contest though. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I need to think about it, so I'll need to run it past my moderator. Yeah. But good idea though, Josh. Thank you. I got a Slack ping. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, I have to retake. I have to redo some vocals. I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, what was I talking about? Forgot what I was talking about. My mind keeps I keep getting distracted by these chippies. Exactly, Corgi. Yeah, why are you so mean to me? No. It's Baron's fault as to why I don't share my chippy. Burby get no chippy. It's Baron's fault. All your fault. You said it first, Corgi. Not my problem. No chippy for any of you. Tough nuts. Have y'all seen that demon core miniature that lights up when you touch the hemispheres together? I need that. Night Cypher. No such thing as a good burb. They're all bad. Not even a crumb. No. On a picnic? Sandwiches like finger food. Sandwiches, thermoses full of hot chalky and tea, fruit salad, stuff that doesn't make a mess. Plain black feather. You did Cypher, yeah. Oh my god, see, that's so funny. That is so funny. Since Offkai has a bad ribbon con, I was thinking of making bad ribbons of top half of a demon core, bottom half either a screwdriver or just solid. That'd be so funny. Just a screwdriver. I never had Kit Kat ice cream, but I see them on TV though. You look good. I want ice cream. You don't have any ice cream in the house though. I wish I could have some ice cream. Aiadmirers deserve to starve. I don't like DoorDashing a single item, you know? It's kind of like just a waste of money. Fried... Yes, I've had fried ice cream. I've had fried butter. It's actually really good. Yeah, so you didn't... You see? That's why you can't have chippy. It'll spoil your appetite, Majura. Unless it's a Werther's original, I don't want it, Josh. I don't freaking want it. So I'm just munching now. Too bad. No chippy. All done. Oh, baby. And tomorrow, I'm gonna treat myself. My boss is gonna be out of the office for jury duty. And so, I've decided that I'm going to stop by Dutch Bros for my drinky. Yeah, my drinky drink. Yeah, I'll treat myself. Ma-chan wouldn't share chip. Ma-chan, would you share chippies? Let me ask her. Ain't the Dutch Bros me like, yeah, the Golden Eagle's good, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, here's a hack, Corgi. Ask it with a cinnamon sprinkles. It's really good. The cinnamon sprinkles are free, actually. Did you know that? Certain toppings are free, and cinnamon sprinkles is one of them. So ask for cinnamon sprinkles on top of your Golden Eagle. It's really good. Really? Ha! Dutch Bros, sponsor me! What would an AiaAmare drink be like? It'd be like a chai drink of some sort. I don't know, no one. Maybe if you asked Mama Amare in chat really politely, maybe she would. Yeah, maybe. Maybe pink? Maybe. Oh my god! Ma trying to send a picture of herself eating chips. She has a bag of Lay's open, and she's watching stream on one monitor, playing Zenless Zone Zero on the other, and she has a bag of chips open. Crazy dial. Crazy dial. Wow. That's your Oshi right there. That's Ma-chan abandoning you. Wow. You thought it was smart to side with Ma-chan? Incorrect. Ma-chan doesn't love you the way that I do. Look how she bullies you. Jim, let me thank you for the 40 months. Over 3 years, and ISO's never failed to make my day better, no matter how good or bad a day it was. She brings me joy more than she can... They're plain flavor. Anyways, I'm just a goob. Sometimes I wonder if Aiadmirers kind of put me on a pedestal a little bit, you know? Like, Gooby does so many amazing things. Not really. Goob is just Goob, you know? I don't think I'm doing anything particularly special, you know? I'm just doing Gooby stuff, you know? And so, I don't think I'm doing anything particularly revolutionary by just being Goob, you know? I'm just doing Gooby stuff. Yeah. There's nothing life-changing, just Gooby stuff. Yeah. It's silly. It's just silly goober shenanigans. Yeah. You may not see it, but you do. I'm just a goober. We kind of have to put you on a pedestal, otherwise your stream phone wouldn't see you. I have a phone stand, shut up! Copium, mods, twist his nipple, and also mods, knock the ice cream out of Baron's hands. Out of his little feathery hands. Yeah. Do me a solid. Make him drop his ice cream. I'm still mad about the other day, Baron. Yeah. You didn't give up on yourself and you're singing when you wanted to. That made me proud of support my Oshi. Gooby trying. Gooby just trying, I'm just a goob. I don't need you any more than a gooby, cause you're like a minute ago. Smack. No! How fast did you eat that shit? Hey, get another one. Hope you drop it. Out of the next ice cream you have, you spilled everywhere. Yeah. Just because you aren't the objective best doesn't mean you aren't worthy of all the praise. You deserve the love we give and then some. Also, unless Mod-chan's available. Mods, kill that guy. Nothing's too... Really? How big is a Kit Kat ice cream bar? Kit Kat ice cream. Oh, it's really small. Oh! It's kind of small, though. It looks yummers, though. I've never had it before. I do love Kit Kats. Is it good? I want to try it. It looks yummy. Yeah, maybe you just have a very wide maw. I don't know. Gooby's doing great. Gooby, don't hurt by us. Gooby. It's that late already? I didn't realize it was that late. Oh, fiddlesticks. Okay. I should probably wrap things up. It's starting to get late. Yeah. It's starting to get a little late. It's starting to get a little bit late. Gooby has to get going soon, methinks. Yeah. Burby, no think so. What the flick? Why am I getting freaking kidnapped? I'm getting freaking kidnapped. Huh? Burbies. You can't just kidnap your Oshi. That's kind of messed up. That's illegal. You can't kidnap your Oshi. Oh, let's get so freaking my... Wait. No, wait. But I gotta go to work tomorrow. Also, if you're gonna ask if you ate... What? Unfortunately for you, I did eat. Kidnapped and forced into... What? Kill Gooby Pat? No. An angel napping? I'm not napping at all. I'm being stolen. Unsheaths my sweet Mal katana. Cheh. Unfortunately for you, I got a sweet Mal sword. I got a nice Mal long sword. Nice try. It's only illegal if I get caught. Correct logic, but not when you use it on me, okay? No, Gooby has to go. Gooby has to go. No whining, no crying, no stalling, no nothing. Gooby has to go. Gooby gotta go now. No crying. None of that nonsense. Don't be all Gooby. No. Okay, but wait, you're supposed to miss me a bit more though. You're afraid of... Too bad. Too bad. You're gonna have to deal with it. Too bad, Burbies. Too bad. Okay, what the hell? No, you're ducking yourself to the door. You're supposed to miss us like... No, I miss you more. But... I'll wait if I want... Wait. Burbies, you're being... Fine, I'll just leave then. I worry you may be a little bit, lonely. Yeah, there's a non-zero chance you'd be lonely, so... Okay, bye. You stealing Carlac? This is why I've duct taped Oyoy to the ceiling. You may not have realized it, but you've been hanging from the ceiling for the past 4 days. I've duct taped you there because you cannot be left alone unsupervised. Okay? No, never mind, I missed you again. Okay, she's so cute. No. Bye, Ice Blake. Bye. I believe I can I believe you are stuck to the ceiling. No. Silence, Baron! I'm still mad about the other day, by the way. Still mad about it! Supremely mad at it. Oh yeah, I think the link for the merch drop may have expired by now. Let me see. Yeah, I believe it may have expired. Also, what is this YouTube show? I keep seeing on my timeline. What is Trench Dogs? Oops. Yeah, I saw this on Twitter earlier. Trench Dogs. It's a short film. Huh. It looks like very body horror-ish. I'll take a look at it after stream. But anyhow, don't call it Jamie. It was actually Baron! Okay. First, okay. What the fuck do y'all do for a living? And how are you... I feel guilty now. I feel I unironically do feel guilty. When I feel like people spend exorbitant amounts, I feel bad. I feel guilty. I made the background you made on my stream another of my PC. Eh? Why? Oh, my lock screen. Oh, just make it both. Make it both then. Don't even worry. I do worry about it. I do high key worry about it. It's more like it's like a part of me is like an awe that you can do that, and also I just get a. I mean, I know I'm overstepping a boundary and that your finances are none of my business, but I do get a little worried. You know, I do get worried. I think it's because I'm a stingy penny pincher at the end of the day. But like, I just get worried sometimes. Okay. Yeah, and the dental. Oh yeah, how was it by the way? I gotta get some dental work done too. I gotta get a filling. At least fillings are pretty painless comparatively to other procedures, but like, I don't like getting dental work. And I take such good care of my teeth too. I brush every day. I floss every day. You know, I do everything right. But apparently it can just be down to bad genetics, you know? Hunter, I'll kill you. Yeah, I feel like it's not fair. I know some people. I know some people who like strip do not brush their teeth every day, and they're fine. It's crazy. I have 6 teeth that need to be extracted. Oh, do extractions hurt? Do extractions hurt? Because I had a relative that got some teeth extracted. Does it? I imagine they numb it or something, right? Corgi, thank you for the shupa. No time to do love Oshima as I love Jude. I'll have you know that she'd probably eat you. Oh, wait, you're probably into that. Wait, never mind. He has never seen a case like mine. Really? Huh. You know, there's this one YouTuber. What was it? I forgot his name. He's like a sink YouTuber. He looks like a sink. A sink top. Yeah, a sink top. Yeah, sink top is an animator and YouTuber who yeah, he talks about his like so he had like a bilateral cleft palate, I think. And so even after multiple like whatchamacallit, like he's like a 3D modeler, and he basically had a bilateral cleft palate, and he had multiple surgeries to fix it, but it left him with a an unironic actually kind of voice. And he's actually a very talented 3D modeler. Seems like a really chill guy. I've become a fan recently. I subscribed a while ago. Yeah. Like he's an animator. Oh, it's fascinating though. Back a couple of years where I only brush every few days and I had a cat. Hey, some people just have lucky genetics, you know? Yeah. Really? I grind my teeth. Is that what the issue is? Oh. They don't hurt me feel the pressure? Oh. Do they not put you under for that? Huh. She would? Brando? If you've got blood in your veins, she'd eat you, okay? She's a vampire! She gotta stay alive somehow! What? Yeah, I grind my teeth like crazy too. Is that why I have cavities? I mean, the hefty amount of coffee and sugary drinks I consume probably doesn't help though. They can't be true. Still, shut up. I feel about a few months now. You stopped taking care of myself. Now my teeth is actively decaying away. You should probably get that looked at. My second molar tipped over, and my lower wisdom teeth have grown to occupy. Oh, you haven't had your wisdom teeth removed yet. Oh, because my second molar to grow to my first molar and damage the root of one of them. Yeah, you know that's why. Hold up, genetically and for evolutionary purposes, why do we need wisdom teeth? Like, why are they still there? Why are they still there? If we don't really use our wisdom teeth and all they do is cause problems, how come we haven't evolved to get rid of them yet? Or are we in the process of evolving to get rid of them? Because I had my wisdom teeth removed when I was in high school. Yeah, when I was in high school. Because I had to make space for reconstructive surgery. Yeah. Crazy. They only ate tougher foods. Is that so? I guess we just evolved past needing them. And now they're just kind of like just useless. So keeping it until I was 19. And I had bad days, and now I've formed a habit of brushing this cash with an extra brush. With an extra brush? Are you dual wielding? Whoa! Are you double fisting the brushes? That's kind of crazy, though. That's crazy. That's insane. Is there a feature from Protein Genetics? Yeah, I guess like the head shape. Yeah, we've got hot pockets nowadays. We don't need our wisdom teeth for that. I'm supposed to be leaving. Y'all distracted me. Bad Barbies. I'm supposed to be leaving. I have to go to bed. Stinky Aiadmirers, you distracted me. Yeah, you distracted me. Bad Barbies. No, this is your fault. It's the Aiadmirers' fault. Bad Barbies. You did this on freaking purpose. Zephrine, what the hell? What? I'm leaving. Goodbye. Goodbye, Barbies. Bye-bye. Oi, don't hit me with the... Don't just... Cue the me? Sniper. What the hell is... For? Don't hit me with the... Thank you for the ping sugar. Oi! Oi. Don't hit me with the... Stinky! Thank you for the ping sugar. Just... You know, I liked to send those to people, but then like my computer automatically turns into an emoji. Thank you for the rose, BJ. Thank you for the pink soup. Oi. May your salad be soggy and full of poop virus. I hope your booty itches in public. I hope a sneeze causes a nosebleed. That happens to me sometimes. Yeah. Anyways, thank you. Thank you for the pink juba. Thank you. But it's not the same job. Is that a fucking Lisi? Baron, the new year isn't until February. Brother in Christ, you are like 6 months ahead, babes. You are way too far ahead. I think in Chinese it's called a Hong Bao. It's called, in Vietnamese, it's a Lisi. Lisi. What the frick is a Lisi for? It's not even that time of year yet. Thank you for the pink soup. Okay, back to staring at you.
days will come.